Hello, everyone. Welcome to Dungeon Scrawlers Pathfinder 2nd Edition actual play series for Spore War. Welcome to Paizo's Spore War actual play for Pathfinder 2nd Edition. And also, perhaps this session, a workshop on, hopefully, how to roll better than last week. I'm Seneschal, and I'll be your game runner this week. This session marks the beginning of the end of the first chapter of the first book of the Spore War Adventure Path. We're going to move on to chapter 2, I hope, at the end of this session. Characters will have a chance to level up. All they have to do is survive death by conversation. If you'd like to view the rest of the session, you can find links following the content on the Dungeon Scrawlers channel by category. We also have the After the War series you can check out as well. The prelude adventures are also available where we establish the characters and their alliances. So this is going to be a fun session, I think. And before we get going, we have to introduce our dice partners. North Foundry, they make metal, gemstone, and bone dice that add some heft to your roll. And just as lovely are the Phoenix dice. They make recycled dice, giving a second life rising from the ashes. They're really beautiful and worth your time to check out. Links are below. I would also be remiss if I didn't thank our other tools and assets and suppliers, including, of course, Paizo for the provision of the rules we play by and the adventure path we're using, Tom Cardos, who we use for maps and assets, as well as Paperforge and Dungeon Draft, Roll20, Archives of Nethys, and a special thanks to Dungeon Scrawlers for hosting us and giving us this opportunity to have a game on their channel. Before we get into the action, such as it is today, we are going to talk about our player characters and allow them to introduce themselves. Please go ahead, Gwen.
Hello everyone. My name is Gwendolyn. I am a drama English teacher, and I'm so excited to be here as Briella Sparkburn, the half-elven Ivuvaran wizard who, I'm feeling pretty confident, is going to roll above 10 more than once this session. For all of you who were concerned last session, not to worry. Next week is the new moon. I'm just going to throw my PC out in the new moonlight and see if I can purify whatever foul demons are messing with the system here. But let's hope that a little bit of coercion will get me through. If you want to talk to me about any RPG stuff, the best place to find me is on Instagram at CovenGwen. Always happy to hear about any RPG stuff that you're doing. So
And
let's roll well.
as long as you use a die 20 instead of a die 4 for your die 20 rolls this week.
All right. Hi, I'm Par, and I play J.D. Orfelavel, a drunk monk elf, great hater of Clavins or Dronti, my new nemesis since last week. And I am, of course, empowered, as always, by the power of alcohol miniatures, because they just help get the job done.
Hello. Hi, I'm Lex. I will be playing Banda, the Elfin Dromar Ranger. Short shit on a mission, and the current mission is do not mess this up for us. Please do not mess this up for us. We need to succeed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hi.
that's it.
That's awesome.
Go ahead.
No worries. Hi, my name is Skye. I work as a bartender and am an aspiring voice actor, and I am more than happy to be playing Varen Ilan, fetchling thaumaturge of an Ayuvaran descent, spiteful something or other, and the inventor of the Jello shop. And if you are looking to find me anywhere, I don't post very often. I don't think I've made any posts at all up to this point, but I am on Blue Sky at Words from the Sky with an E on the end at bsky.social, and I'm sincerely hoping that rolls are a little bit better than they were last week.
Hi, I'm Stephen Molina, and I'm playing a dwarf champion disfigured by his past, who is trying for redemption. And doesn't make him a redemption paladin, but he nevertheless is working hard to make up for his past sins. In this particular venue of diplomacy, he has certain challenges to overcome, but every now and then kind of bulls his way into a conversation and tries not to irreparably muddle it up.
That's a great intro from all of you, and it really does pin in your comment there, Stephen, with respect to Toad's personality and how he's investing in this mission, because the mission is not one that Toad would have picked for himself. Only someone else would have picked Toad for this mission, which is to enlist support of the other Encarthan nations to help in a mutual defense pact of Keonan and each other against the Whispering Tyrant, the Lich Lord, near god of immense power. And so the fact that the Queen of Keonan knew that sending a bunch of elven diplomats to negotiate with a variety of other nations, given Keonan's history of xenophobia and isolationism, that they're working to combat and working to open themselves up to renew themselves and their relations with neighbors, might not have been the most effective way. But you have, each of you, found a way to make inroads with the emissaries. And part of that is your sincerity. You may not be trained diplomats, but you each have skills in adventuring and otherwise that have impressed the various emissaries that you're meeting with. And Toad is not the least of those. So we're going to cut away from where we were last week, and go to another one of these late night events that are meant to be a facade where if there's any portion of the treaty being discussed. It's in with great subtlety and care in case there are listening ears. And let's start with Toad, and the rest of you are there as well, but Toad is in a conversation with Gorion the Glad. He is the emissary from Lastwall, a soldier, a general, a man, a half-orc who recognizes the value of bravery and skill at arms. And that is why Toad and Banda and this group of adventurers resonate and have a chance of negotiating a successful treaty. You haven't spoken with him since really the first day of one-on-one council. Let's quickly have that conversation now.
You know, not one of the other delegates said they would object to you leading the charge when the time comes. I think everybody knows your valor and commitment, and also your knowledge of the enemy. It was not a difficult sell.
I thank you for taking our interests seriously. I tell you this, of course, because we would be signing regardless, as I said.
Yeah.
It is some of the treaties, some of the terms seem unnecessary to us, giving trade revenue to Druma. But I have a question for you.
Okay.
How are you going to handle Nermathus and Multhun?
Oh.
Nermathus needs this treaty more than anyone and deserves it as much as anyone.
Yeah.
But Multhun will not sign a non-aggression treaty that involves Nermathus unless you've persuaded them of the impossible.
Well, Mick kind of glances over at the others. Correct me if I'm wrong, but he says to his companions, pretty sure that Nermathus knows they don't really have much leverage here. What they want is they want to be present for all of this. And just by including them in, maybe not in a formal way, the way they would have liked, because that would make Multhun unhappy, but in nevertheless a presence, then so really they're going to be there, and we're going to treat them like equals. But Multhun isn't bound to do that. Try to talk to Multhun and convince them. Look, it's in your interest for them to come along, because well, first of all, you get a good look at them all the time. You know what they're doing, where they're at, who their leaders are. In a real cynical way, they'll probably get weakened too in the war. Not as much as, and much more than Multhun is. So now I don't want that to happen to them. But if we got to get the Multhun to come on, and who knows, secretly I think maybe if the Nermathans, they acquit themselves with a lot of honor, it might also change some minds in Multhun. So
that's not a bad idea, but we have to get past the signatures. What is Multhun actually asking for?
I can't really remember. I think they just want to be part of it.
Well,
do you remember, Banda?
Multhun wants us to absolutely not include Nermathus as a state.
In term one especially.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't think Nermathus, I got the sense, didn't you, that Nermathus isn't gonna, they're not, they know we got to be practical here. They pretty much said, I know you don't have to, you're probably not going to be able to do what we're asking, but, as much as you can give us. Isn't that what they said? I'm pretty sure.
As much as you could give them, that's right.
Yeah. I mean, and some of that is just, we include them in the talks and so on, whenever Multhun's not in the way, and they show up and they help, and they're part of this, and we communicate with them, but we don't. There doesn't have to be a piece of paper that says it, you know, if that's a problem for Muldoon.
Give Gorion says, he looks around, looks deeply into his mug of what you presume is ale or mead.
Are we at least relatively alone in this
Yes,
conversation?
yes.
Okay.
Yeah. He speaks quietly in his deep voice, and he says, you can be fully honest with Muldoon, but that general is such a blowhard. I think if you seem to be giving him what he wants. For example, if you say, we've gotten everyone to agree that Nermathus will not be part of the non-aggression pact. But don't mention that the mutual aid pact signed by everyone else will mean aid for Nermathus if Muldoon continues their aggression.
Right. That sounds like a good plan.
We
I like
figure
that.
if we can subtly strong arm him.
Well, I
Might not
think you
have a
have to
choice.
choose. You either have to pressure him into signing and giving up on the Nermathus independence portion that he'll never give up on, or you have to trick him with honesty.
Yeah, I like that. I like that last one.
What I'm telling you is, if we sign the mutual assistance portion of the pact, we will consider that a bond to aid Nermathus should Muldoon continue their aggression in spite of the greater foe being the Whispering Tyrant.
And that means supplies and it doesn't mean you're gonna go toe to toe with Nermathus. I mean Muldoon.
I'm correct. I'm not signing up for a war with Muldoon.
Yeah. Oh, I think that's
but I'm not ruling it out either.
Yeah, yeah. And by the time, and we just hope they don't pull out later, I guess.
The way I see it, we all ought to be preparing for Muldoon's nonsense anyway. They just want to be the next chillax.
Otherwise, you are left with either excluding Nermathus or Muldoon altogether.
Yeah, I can't really do that. I think I like the second option. Say, look, we got everybody to agree not to acknowledge Nermathus as a player.
Just in the first term, the non-aggression pact.
Sorry. Yeah,
because that's all they're asking for.
That's right. That would give it to them. But then
just because they're asking for the wrong thing doesn't mean you need to correct it for them.
That's right. That's right. Okay. I think that's a plan.
Just a thought.
No, that's a good thought.
You seem to be working hard, and you deserve success here. I hope you get it.
You think, by the way, any kind of Whispering Tyrant spies around here? Or you know anybody's looking for them?
At an event like this, once we get more people here, I would be cautious.
Yeah. I don't know what kind of security there is for that, but
there is some security, some of which is visible and some of which is not. You do see more last wall footmen around the outside of the garden today. And you see that there is security, but this is a more open event, and some of the local green gold nobility and notables have been invited, and there's going to be dancing, there's going to be all sorts of activities like that, socializing, all part of the cover of, you have to be pretending to have this event be just a building local alliances and
big old get together.
Good international relations.
Look what we can do.
What is this the next day, or are we after the after party?
I'm combining a couple of events. It doesn't really matter, but
okay.
At this point, you are intending to have the signing tomorrow.
Yeah, good. Got him. Well, I guess we better go talk to Mr. Blowhard then. Let him know. So we got him all lined up to sign, right?
You've seen him, and he seems to be talking to the emissary from Druma by what looks like a fruit salad bar of sorts.
He's standing next to the Jello and marshmallows.
I think Banda's gonna go over and at least speak with Druma. As far as, you know, we've been thinking about it. Y'all are savvy. Y'all are real savvy about so many things, and we think, you know, maybe we were a little harsh before.
I did not find you harsh. I found you to be shrewd negotiators.
I guess what I'm saying is, like you said, give a little, get a little. We're willing to back off on that hard sell.
There is no question. Wars are won and lost based on supplies. No matter how trade routes, no matter how well trained your soldiers, no matter how well equipped, if they're starving, they die.
That is so very true.
If you can't
Pleasure to do
transport
business with
them,
you.
they die. Yeah, likewise. So where do we sit?
Is there an actual sitting order, or?
Oh no, I mean, where do we stand? Where are you and I in this discussion?
Oh, you get to keep that 20% you worked us down to, and
Sensible. 20% is a dramatic discount.
I know. We maybe pushed a little too hard trying to drive it down further.
It's all good. We have an understanding. You would rather pay nothing, and we have little interest in bankrupting our state to help others.
No, and I think it'd be a little bit better for all of us if we maybe bankrupted a little bit of Rasmussen.
Well, there are a couple of. I don't think the Rasmiri are the real problem here.
They're just annoying, is all.
I really appreciate the fact that Multhune has expansionism in mind, because it's very lucrative selling arms to an expansionist state. But I'm not entirely certain they won't look at us as being part of their envisioned empire. We're being watchful. And she looks at the general, who's just a little ways away, perhaps speaking with some of the other party members quietly. So what I'd like to do, we're just going to do one quick roll for each of you to deal with Chalzo, who's the Druman emissary, as well as Walder Resket from Multhune. Or no, sorry, we'll do that in a moment. But as well as Gorian from Lastwall.
So we're doing each a roll for each of those people, or?
I guess you both were talking to Gorian, but I would say that you're speaking to Chalzo.
Okay.
So you want a diplomacy or a persuasion?
Well, I'll tell you which skills you've discovered are most likely. For Chalzo Rove, the most likely to succeed are religion or society, but perception will work, and diplomacy is always an option.
And for the last wall fellow?
Yep. You have learned that you didn't actually get very far with him, but perception, society, or anything to do with military lore that you can justify.
But you did say perception.
Perception, yep. Okay.
Excuse me, that's a terrible roll.
You
Yeah,
gonna
it
hero
is.
point it? First
I
roll
could-
of the game, hero point?
I could hero point it because I don't think I'm likely to roll for any other ones. Like, I'm not really the point man for.
Mm.
Is that true or not?
Yeah, this is the most important conversation you're gonna have.
Yeah, then I'm gonna hero point that. Are you kidding me?
Okay.
Same exact roll, 25.
Well, the bad news is you didn't move the needle, but the good news is this is the one emissary with whom you don't really have to move the needle very far, and you've already moved it significantly. The 39, however, for Banda is a critical success on
Nice.
the German emissary, and so I'm going to let you know that made an impact. Just in terms of how you were able to spin the conversation that you've just had, but also the insights you took away from it. That would be important as well. And you get the sense that she's more impressed than she lets on, and she's very inclined to cooperate to see where this goes. She has an inkling that even if this venture isn't profitable, the result might be. The resulting new world order might be, especially if this party who she thinks she can deal with end up with more influence because you succeed here. She expresses a sense that she hopes that you'll remember how accommodating she was in future if you continue to have a role in the world affairs. And she looks at you pointedly, asking for that commitment without words.
Business is business. I don't see a reason to shut the door when it's still open.
We understand each other.
And I think we agree on a lot more than needs said. Because I like the idea, out of character, I like the idea that she recognizes that Malthoon's expansion is not good for any of us.
Well, it's that thing, right? It's really good in the short term, but she's worried about the long term. All right. She smiles. She hands you a bowl of fruit salad, and that you probably didn't want.
Food's food.
And
Room temperature.
yeah, and she makes some polite conversation. She doesn't hasten off, but eventually she does let you go on to other things. Walder Rescott, standing there, just waiting to be the next person that the five of you speak to. He seems it's due. He's looking for it.
That's the Malthoon guy. Who's got the best?
The Lord Abbot. Just a reminder, you have discovered that sailing lore is not a bad approach. Otherwise, society or warfare lore, failing that, perception or diplomacy.
Can we huddle real quick?
Yeah, I was going to say, I think that Varen at first convenience would have told the group the thinly veiled, not necessarily threat, but the attempted anxiety that may or may not have been planted within the Malthoon delegate. At the mention of, it's like, if you're too weak to participate, nobody would blame you for stepping out, that sort of thing. And I think would share that information with the rest of the group for the purposes of discussing how to proceed with Malthoon.
So that worked really well, right? That really like strong-armed him, right? You feel like you've nearly won him over. We just got to push, or
I don't know. I feel as though there might be a non-insignificant chance that they double down and throw a fit and just say no, even if it might harm them in the long run.
All right. So Gorian gave us a real good hint there. We don't gotta make them know that they're signing everything else.
We promise them that they won't sign one.
Yeah, maybe that
Yeah.
one thing you just said, Varen, that's a good fallback position if everything else goes to the nine hells in a basket.
There's a middle of the road, which is, I think, something that someone suggested in your Discord that I spied on, which is very
If
similar to
everyone
what you
else
said, Varen.
signs,
Sorry?
if everyone else signs, they'd be stupid not to.
Well, what's the result if everyone else signs?
They're in a bad position if they decide to attack one of us.
Or just generally in terms of world influence. That's I think that I don't remember whose thought it was, but it was posted in the Discord, which is you don't have to threaten them with anything to just say it'd be a shame if you were the only Aincarthan nation left out of a vibrant trade and war alliance. By the way, everyone's agreed Normathus can be left out of Article 1. You get what you want, but we really need your support on everything else. So that if that's the approach, it's not guaranteed to work.
Right.
And it does leave Normathus out in the cold, but your choice between Normathus and Multhune was never going to be easy.
And Normathus was very understanding. They're like, look, whatever we can get out of this is going to be better than what we got now. We understand we're not going to get everything. So, you know, I felt like they were going to sign no matter what, basically, because whatever they
my
could get.
memory, they're up to sign everything but 4
Mhm.
because 4
They don't have the
requires
resources.
Yeah.
The Mutual
got
Assistance
bodies.
Pact, they don't have the resources to help
Right.
anyone else. They're
Right.
they're under siege constantly.
Right.
Yeah.
Just for the sake of the viewers, can someone read the articles again, just because we've been talking about them? I think it's worth having them in mind.
Mhm.
Yep. 1 second.
Also, we need to decide who's
Travel.
going to be someone with hero points. Needs to-
I don't think you can tell if you have a hero point or not.
Oh,
All right.
well,
So,
Some of us in our personal lives assume we always have hero points to spare.
Article 1 Writ of Non-Aggression. This article ensures that so long as the threat of the Whispering Tyrant exists, a signed nation will not take hostile actions against another signed nation or its interests. That's
Except
the one.
Normathus.
Except
Mhm.
Normathus, as far as Multhune's concerned. Article 2 Mutual Aid Alliance. This article codifies free or greatly discounted material aid to be provided to nations in crisis from those not in crisis, such as when facing an ongoing military campaign perpetuated by the Whispering Tyrant or Multhune. Article 3 Self-Defense Agreement. This article states that for the purposes of the Whispering Tyrant, all nations in the agreement will treat a threat to any other nation as a threat to their own. Nations in this agreement will send aid, troops, transportation, siege engines, and magic to other signed nations that find themselves under attack. And Article 4, the Conquest Accord. This final article sets terms and conditions for the nations involved to actively go to war against the Whispering Tyrant, stopping just shy of drawing up plans to invade the Isle of Terror.
Excellent.
Hmm.
So you approach Lord Multhune, or Lord Resket of Multhune, and he's looking suspiciously at this bowl of fruit he's been provided. I was told there would be venison. This is not venison. I guess the venison must come later.
I'll make sure of that.
Thank you, Jadior.
Of course.
You are a stalwart.
Oh, thank you.
Always a standby. Excellent. Reliable. Tell me, where do we stand?
Well, when it comes to recent talks, I think we've come to the stance that it would be fine if you did not sign Article 1, but we must have you sign the other articles.
I'm not prepared to sign the other articles without Article 1 being signed. What I want is Nermathus excluded from Article 1 altogether.
That's doable.
Is it? Are you sure?
Yeah, we made sure.
Yeah.
Well, that's a different matter then. That's encouraging. But as far as we stand, the Conquest Accord, Article 4, I think I can sign it as long as we're not the only ones. If you have the other three non-Nermathan nations signing, we don't want to be heading a charge that no one is supporting. Does that make
Yes.
sense to you?
Well, we have
Wouldn't
those
be the
nations.
only ones.
We have those nations aligned, so that
Really?
charge is not alone.
I imagine Lastwall would be involved, but Druma as well?
It'd be foolish for them not to.
Ah,
Druma,
interesting.
putting its money where its mouth is.
It's whether they put their soldiers there as well that I'm intrigued by. The money part was always on offer. They'd happily pay to have everyone else take casualties. All
Wise
right.
enough to see that.
Yeah, no. Well, it's not just that. I think someone's been persuasive. Here, hands you the fruit salad bowl he hasn't touched.
Thank you.
You're most welcome.
Incredibly kind of you, sir. But we can count on your support then for those 4 articles, and I'm looking forward to it when we make our way.
I haven't entirely committed, but I think if the vote comes out, the signatures unfold the way that you're saying they will, then yes, I think everything's quite promising.
I think
You've
it's
made an impression on everyone, the group of you.
I think there's something to be said about Multhune. We were interested in having you sign first, as kind of one of the leaders around Lake and Cardthen. We'd be curious to know if you would like the honor and the privilege of signing the accords first.
That would be quite an honor. I know your Lady Delamian had said there was a specific order intended. And I think that very likely everyone will want to sign last to see how everyone else signs. I know that she said that Keonan would definitely be signing last, but would be signing all 4 as sort of an incentive to get everyone confident that there would be at least one other signatory on every resolution. The order that I was told would be Druma, then Multhune, followed by, I suppose, Lastwall, Ustalav, and Razmir after, and followed by Keonan, leaving out, of course, the non-state Nermathus. She mentioned the state Nermathus would follow Multhune, but I've ignored that because they don't exist, as I'm sure I've explained.
Many times.
Yes.
It's weird to me. It's a very strange phenomenon that they've even been invited. I'd like to talk to you about that at length again, if you don't mind.
Oh, look at the time.
Go ahead. I sigh as the rest of the party leaves, and I just stand there.
I look at JDR like, no, I'm so sorry.
So I'll get JDR and Briala to make those rolls.
Good. Mention warfare, sailing. I have society.
Society is possible.
Okay.
Society over perception, I suppose. More specific.
I don't have any.
Generally, the diplomacy and perception options are the highest DCs because they're the least specific.
Come on.
If you're taking society, I
Boy,
guess
I'm so glad I had my friends there to assist me in this moment.
I'll try diplomacy, I guess.
Wait,
Does anybody?
What do you call it? A hero point?
That was not a low roll, though.
If anyone wants to assist me, get me to that 30 threshold. I bet that
Hey,
feels
well,
30
hold
and
on.
flirty.
I
Hold
don't
on, let's,
think it'll succeed, but sure.
let me
Assist.
just. Okay, first roll of the day.
I don't
What do
think
you
that
want?
succeeded at all.
Fantastic.
First
That's
roll of the
good.
day. What can I say?
What did you use?
Look at
Hey,
that.
Wonderful.
Beautiful.
Society to aid Briala's society.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Can I
JDR
aid-
has rolled diplomacy for the.
Toad
Yeah,
wants
as it
to
turns out, 28
Judy.
was the DC for the society lore, and 30 was
Ooh,
the DC for diplomacy. So
nice.
Oh, thank God.
Well
Nice work.
done.
Wonderful.
Par, we're
I'm
back.
telling this to you because we're nearing the end of the diplomatic phase of this.
we're back.
We're so back.
We're so.
These are not 20s, though. These are still some planning and caution is required kind of rolls.
Yeah,
But it's
Mm.
not worse than we were before.
It's not
Yes.
everything that's achievable on a die 4 in order.
Yeah.
Halfway through the conversation, JDR just walks over to somebody and encourages them to get the general venison sooner rather than later.
And,
then
And
rejoins
at some
the
point, he's
conversation.
talking to an entirely new group of people without really seeming to have noticed.
The
And you make your
conversation.
escape.
Oh, good. You're right, Master. The negotiations were short.
Ah,
All right. There is a break in your conversations because the emissary from Ustalav and the emissary from Razmir have not yet arrived. Venison is served. There are cocktails and wine, elven wines of excellent vintage. There is music playing the entire time, and there are some specific events. For example, there is a sort of elven dance competition where they have not assumed that anyone is familiar with elven dance, and their instructors there to guide you along, and as well as the emissaries. And there is, there's sort of a lighthearted approach to the fact that it's going to be more amusing than actually technically correct. Some thought has been put into what's going on. There's also a storyteller, and there are actual children listening to a storyteller talking about the history of Greengold and Keonan, and it's actually pretty interesting for anyone who has knowledge history because the storyteller has found a way to actually go through that history in a way that's entertaining for kids. And but there's a lot more community type events going on in this last evening. And it doesn't take long for there to be enough people that you can't really find a quiet spot to have a conversation about the treaty.
okay.
Eventually, Clavence arrives with his entourage and in quite a flourish. And the party atmosphere is something that he brings every single time.
Quick question.
Yep.
Is the dance competition still going on by the time he arrives?
Oh, yes.
Good. I'm inviting him to join.
All right. Absolutely. Roll perform dance. We have a dance off.
It's going to go so badly, but it's going to be funny. It is terrible. It is a 5.
Oh my gosh.
Look at it. Band is throwing the dance so that it makes him look even better. Oh my gosh. That's so smart. I never even thought.
Wow.
Wow.
Balls out
How
laughing.
savvy.
Just cannot.
And,
Cannot.
This is why Band is the leader.
Did you roll a 1?
Wild.
I think I did, actually.
No, it's not a 1. It didn't.
No,
pop
I
up
just
as
rolled a
red.
5.
It's fine. It's just
Oh, you have
I
no
have no
bonus in
modifier.
it.
No bonus.
Oh
I rolled.
gosh.
So there's a moment where he seems so offended at your ineptitude
Are
that
you
you're about
mocking
to
me?
lose. You're about to lose all of the influence that you've gained with him so far.
Oh.
Except you can see the realization that this is not a dance competition. He's arrived late at a dance competition that is not a sincere competition. It's intended to be making fun of yourself trying to do an elvish dance. And so he goes from competently dancing, knowing how to do an elven dance, to suddenly realizing that you're actually outdoing him. in the moment at flailing about and not doing an
No,
elven
no.
dance correctly that he starts to mimic your attempt at elven dance.
Wait, where did you learn to actually do the dance? No.
Hey, we learn all dance.
Gosh. Man,
I don't
that's-
understand why you don't. Dancing
we
is.
learn how to fight where I'm from. We don't learn how to dance. Not like
Shall
that.
we fight?
Not for keeps, but sure.
Another time. Anyways, disaster is averted simply by the nature of the event.
Hmm. Wonderful. Oh gosh.
You neither gain
Man,
nor
he's
lose
so
influence.
smart.
Yeah.
So
Because
smart.
Once he starts doing it badly, he does it badly better than you did.
Yeah.
There's more
I
comedy
bet.
in his bad dancing.
Wonderful. I think that after that point, Varen will attempt to flag Clavence down and say, "It's nice to see you, Clavence. I believe that I missed an opportunity to speak with you after at your event. Things got a little out of hand, and I missed the opportunity for a proper conversation."
I'm always pleased when conversation does not go ahead at a party when people should be having a party.
Of course, no, not that kind of conversation. I was actually more interested about your interests in the occult, in the history of your wonderful nation.
You must come to Ustalav.
I would be very interested.
It is a marvelous place. You go into an old bookshop and you may not come out the same. One of the books may bite your hand off. Every day is an adventure in Ustalav.
That's fascinating. Actually, I've taken the liberty of grabbing a book from my old library about a couple of the historical events of Ustalav, and Varen will produce as old a book as might have been available about Ustalav from the various tomes that they've received.
Yeah, you would have something good. Your library is expansive at this point. And he
You still
takes
have
it
stuff
with a
from-
moment of reverence. And he looks down at it, looks up at you with a sharp glance, flips it open, just says, "This is very old.
Aye, it is.
I have not heard these tales. These are not fairy tales for children either. They are tales as if written for me."
Of course, tales of succession and how the first individuals in Ustalav truly came to power.
And treachery.
Well, of course, treachery, but
There is always treachery in family politics in Ustalav.
of course.
Varen, I thank you for this incredible gift and thoughtful. I underestimated you.
Of course. And truly, I truly hate talking about business, but I believe the information in there may convince you of certain benefits that you may stand to gain if you
Is
play
there
a
a
few
note?
games with us in the future.
Is there a note in the book?
Oh, yes, probably.
Yeah. Okay.
Thinly veiled metaphors
Yeah.
linking the history of Ustalav to how he may benefit.
More
Awesome.
importantly, hey, with this guy gone, you're in a better position to maneuver.
Roll a diplomacy check with +5 or an
Mhm.
occultism straight up.
Let's see. I think that is actually quite literally the same because I have a 23 in occultism and an 18 in diplomacy.
Awesome.
So let's go occultism for fun. That's going to be a third. Do I? That's no,
34
that's
is-
technically average. That's 34. Yeah.
Can I do an assist on that and like
Yes, because
talk
you
about-
would have had an opportunity to help with the note and the selection of the book. Sure, no problem. Okay,
maybe adds a +2 or +3 to it?
it's good enough. Yeah, let's make a note of this. He doesn't hand off the book to any of his attendants. He clutches it close to his chest and he hands you a gift in return. Let me just double check what it is.
Oh, I'm so scared.
I love this.
Like
love
rare
it.
dripping red meat. You're like, this is bloody.
Oh.
Where did you get this?
No, he doesn't love this. He loves the social game. He loves socializing. He doesn't like the being bored by politics when it's not what he's there for. But a thoughtful gift that actually means something to him, he does note. So what he does, do you play an instrument?
Oh, does Varen play an instrument?
I
He
would not
actually
surprised
wouldn't
if
be
Varen
asking you. He would just
dabbles.
know.
I think that Vren might have dabbled in an instrument before, but they have a performance of 5, so if they did
Okay.
dabble, then not very well.
My thought, Varen, and no insult is intended, but my thought is that you need to take more time for leisure and focus less on things that ultimately do not matter. He snaps his fingers, and one of the attendants comes with a violin case, and he takes it and he presents it to you. He says, "It is not a beginner's instrument traditionally, but do me the favor. Learn how to play this. Come visit me in Ustalav and show me what you have learned. You may stay with me. You do not need to encounter any expenses when you are in Ustalav. You stay as my guest. All of your friends can come too, of course. It's fine. I have a big estate."
May I attempt to gauge intent here? Is there malice present in what this is? Or no?
I think you would be it is a different enough demeanor from him in this moment that you have no feeling that he may have other intentions, but this intention is a gesture of respect, and he would not taint it with any act of hostility.
Varen will accept the violin, graciously. Say, I will make an attempt. I can't say that it will be very good, but in the future, when I visit, I'm hoping that it will at the very least be passable.
You have time to master it. You will be involved in politics here for some time. Don't visit until you are ready, but come with mastery, because I know you with dedication you can accomplish it. He has given you a maestro's instrument. It is it's a fairly significant item.
Oh, I will put that in my character sheet then.
When Banda sees that thing, he's going to absolutely flip, just with jealousy. He can't play the dang thing either.
But no, I was not aware that an actual gift would have a mechanical, that there was something involved with that. That's interesting to know.
Well,
I mean, it makes sense.
it was a good idea, and GMs can always reward good ideas.
Yeah.
I'm so glad.
Plus, I mean, how often in these sort of secession societies is a gift a sign of, brain just blanked on the word for that, goodness. Rapport.
That's a good idea.
We found a random item, which was just in the valuables. It was randomly generated, I think. Was a painting of the first king of Taldor that was thousands of years old in pristine condition, and so we granted it to the nation of Taldor, and they're like,
where did you get this? My
yeah,
goodness, where did
exactly.
you get this?
We did not know this existed. We have no living, surviving paintings of his likeness. Thanks.
Wow.
Anyways, with that said, you note that he gives you another glance and then says, "We may as well make fools of ourselves. The dancing competition continues."
And would that Maestro's instrument have been lesser, moderate, or greater?
Oh yeah, you.
Out of curiosity.
I have that information right here. It is moderate.
Understood. Got it. Okay.
Such jealousy.
I think a violin is one of the most fitting instruments for Varen as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you haven't opened it yet, but when you have the opportunity, these things tend to be objects of art and beauty as well as being eminently playable. You don't really have another opportunity to speak with Clavence. He spends the rest of this evening avoiding serious conversation. You've spoken with everyone except the Rosmerian and Nermathian emissaries. And at this time, it's really difficult to find until the party starts to wind down. And you see the Nermathan sort of lingering by the exit, looking fatigued. And she seems to be waiting for something. All the kids have left. Most of the populace have left. It's probably 11:30 at night. And the music has stopped, but no one's being forced to leave.
Toad's gonna go over and strike up a conversation.
Briala will follow.
You look, if I may say so, like you're enjoying this about as much as I am. Which isn't very much, by the way.
I caught that. I did. I am not normally one to find myself this tired and this uneasy in a celebratory environment like this. But I've had long days of difficult conversations with the other emissaries, most of them anyways. Of course, there are some that won't meet with me.
Yeah. You some or just one?
She just nods.
Right, okay. Well, yeah, it's kind of like a nest of vipers if you look at it that way. I understand. At least you can be pretty sure no one's gonna make a stab at you anyway. Not with...
Reasonably sure.
Yeah, reasonably. Never know.
I'm not important enough to assassinate, I suppose.
Oh, you got that going for you then. That's good.
But I'm important enough to still have to be just as careful as if I were.
Yeah, okay. We're all important to ourselves, right? Pretty important. I think I'm pretty important to myself a little bit.
You're important to everyone today, Toad.
So, are you ready for tomorrow?
I don't know what to expect, but I'm not going in with high hopes. Hopefully you and your companions have worked miracles.
Well, I don't think you'll be, glances over at Briala. I don't think you'll be despairing, if that's any help.
Well, that interests me.
Yeah. Keep hope.
I'll be, I think I'm voting or signing right after Multhun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be a sight to see.
Yeah. Come have a walk with me.
Okay, Briala.
So she actually leaves the grounds and walks out into the gardens beyond. It's dark, but she doesn't seem to have any trouble seeing. I don't know if either of you do.
Nope.
And
she's human, isn't she?
yeah, something's going on there.
Oh.
And she says, regardless of what happens, I want you to know that I appreciate everything that the Guardians have done for me and for Nermathus. Because with sincerity, I know that it would have been far easier to simply cut us out of all of this and make it all a little bit more straightforward. The fact that you haven't done that you've chosen the difficult path to try to include us, it means something to me. I mean, if I'm any judge of people, you're not just telling me to keep up hope and then intending to stab us in the back. I really do think you genuinely mean well in more than a few ways, and for more than a few nations.
We're all in this together, right? We gotta be.
If you can make that be the new reality, where the Encarthan nations really do not just feel that way and not just talk that way, but really believe that and act that way, you will have a forever friend in me. And anything I can do personally to aid you should you find difficulty will be my first priority. That's real change in Golarion, if you can accomplish it.
I'll kind of turn to Toad in this moment and just
Right.
like in a quiet moment and we should tell her what to expect a little bit, right?
Is it possible to slip the Nermoth?
Toad, you're doing that thing where you don't talk anymore.
Sorry, what, Banda?
Is it possible to slip the Nermothan delegate a note discreetly that more or less outlines what our plan is for tomorrow?
It is possible.
Because I would like her, like Gwen was saying, I would like her to be on board, so it's not a big surprise.
Yeah.
So we're outside the garden, and anybody could be scrying us right now, and we can't reveal anything. We just gotta keep it the way it is.
I'm not asking you to reveal anything. I'm just saying that if I'm any judge of character, well, here. She takes off her coat and she hands it to whoever holds out their hand. Toad, you're probably closest. She hands it to you.
Okay, yeah. Nice jacket.
And she says, this has been in my family for 3 generations, and I can conceive of no greater honor than to know a true hero now wears it.
You're okay. We're doing everything we can, but like you're literally giving the clothes off your back. We can't just take this kind of thing idly. You need these kinds of things. If you're
I don't need this as much as you need this.
Oh, it's a coat.
It is coat.
It's like a trench coat or a waistcoat.
It's not a waistcoat. It's more like a trench coat. I will describe it.
Is it a leather duster?
It's kind of like that.
Justin Files.
I'll tell you now what it does.
Oh.
It is a skirmisher's coat. Valued among soldiers, particularly those from war-torn Nermathus, who often find themselves operating undercover. This large collared garment is reminiscent of a highwayman's coat. A skirmisher's coat is cleverly constructed and contains several concealed pockets and grants the wearer a +2 item bonus to checks made to conceal an object. It has 2 abilities, including a costume change ability and an unexpected armament for drawing a chunk of metal that explodes into a common, simple, or martial melee weapon of your choice as a single action. It has other properties that you can, when you produce a weapon, you can decide if it's cold iron or silver and whether it gains corrosive, flaming, frost, shock, or thundering, and it remains for 1 hour or until it leaves your grasp, at which point it vanishes, usable once per day. It is a significant item.
Jeez.
It is both a traditional but high value Nermathan item that tends to run through families. It's also monetarily quite valuable.
This would be really valuable to her in the coming
Yes.
battle.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
There's no way to refuse this gift, though.
There is no way to
There's
refuse this
no way
gift.
we refuse this gift.
We
This is ominous, and I don't like that.
we're very honored,
Yeah.
and we will take great care to be sure to bedecks one of our people
Mm-hmm.
in the Guardians.
She explains what it does a little bit, so you're not left in the dark, and tells you a little bit about the history of it and her family and some of the exploits that's been involved. And you speak for about half an hour
Oh,
in total.
wow. He Toad looks over at Briella and says, Banda.
Banda. Yeah, I was thinking
Banda.
Banda.
Yeah.
Stylish, kind of that highway, devil may care kind of attitude. It's
I just want to emphasize, it's been in their family for 3 generations, but it looks brand new when you look at it in a certain light. In other lights, it looks worn but still valuable. It's got sort of these varied personalities, and depending on how you sort of crumple it up or splay it, you can make it look a little different from time to time. And the pockets are not at all visible unless you know where they are.
Oh, yeah. Sneaky, changeable. Sounds like Banda all over.
I'll turn to Aromina and say, I know that we're always worried about what's being watched and what's being said and who's saying it and who's looking, and I just a day doesn't go by where I don't think about Nermathus, and I don't think about my life there, and think about what happened there. And I know I can probably at least speak for you, Toad, but I think there's a great interest between us to the freedom of and continual freedom of Nermathus. But you all have gotten far, and you all will continue to go far, and we will do everything we can.
Yeah.
With
Sure.
friendly nations, we can do far more. Keonan's efforts to unite the Encarthan nations is something I wish we'd thought of, but we never would have been able to spearhead it. So this is perfect.
Yeah.
No, you have my people's gratitude if you can pull this off.
We owe a lot to the Queen, don't we?
We all do.
Yeah.
And she touches Toad's shoulder gently, says, I mustn't keep you. I know you have other people you must speak to, and you have an early morning tomorrow.
Yeah.
I am tired. I'm fatigued.
Rest. Go home.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And she smiles and walks away.
Toad turns to Briella and goes, Holy, that's a gift, huh?
Yeah, it's too. Magically, I did a little detect magic on it, and it just it was like a beacon. It was like the whole woods lit up, just kind of looking at it, and it's.
Oh, jeez.
And she's giving it to us. It's great that she thinks so highly of us, but I mean, this is a gamble, This is
It's not a bribe. I think she's real. She's real
she
grateful. Well, when are we gonna show it to Banda?
Maybe Banda won't like it,
You're probably right. We should just sell it.
I slap you on the back hard and go, come on, let's get the hell out of here.
Sell it for cheap on the way home.
Yeah, we could probably trade it for some drinks or something.
Probably.
Okay.
All right.
Maybe we just roll it up and put it on the on Banda's pillow with a note that says from, what's her name again, that lady?
Aromina.
With respect and thanks, gratitude. Yeah.
Are we sure that Banda knows how to do anything sneaky? I've never seen Banda do anything sneaky in my life.
Pretty straightforward.
Hard one back to the prelude.
Yeah,
Pretty much what you see is what you get. Banda is just straight shooter.
Watch the preludes.
The point at which the scene jumps to where Banda is, and Banda is somewhere in this freaking ridiculous not dance competition anymore, but just this is a lot. He's tired.
Hiding amongst the musicians under one of their tables to avoid a situation or get into a situation or for whatever reason. Yeah.
Avoiding freaking Lord Walden.
Rescue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that everybody? No, we haven't talked to
Razmir.
Razmir.
So out of curiosity, is Verendis going to be pushed forward into the circle for this for Razmir?
Oh yeah. That's what I'm expecting.
This is a question to the party, at the very least. You know, Vren's going to look over to JDR and say, would you like to join me?
Yes, I'll
or-
join you.
Thank you. He's a little... You'll understand in a moment.
Oh,
Do you know how they pray?
They do.
Yes, I think I rolled very high to...
You did. Yeah, you learned
recall.
quite a bit about them, including some
Mhm.
less clear things.
Yes, so I will very quickly tell JD or how the Razmiri pray to their god king.
Also, do they have any sort of like greeting?
Oh,
And
do
they're-
they?
It varies a little bit, but
Oh.
what was it last time? I think. You know, all the sorts of may Razmir watch over you, praise be to Razmir, anything like that.
Mhm.
If you want to
Oh.
say it, would be very encouraging for them, but also difficult to
Okay.
say for you, I think.
We're
Is there anything that we might have on hand that is significant? That might be significant to him? Out of what we know, or no?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Is there anything that we might have that might be significant to the Razmiri religion?
You know that Razmir is a god of law, luxury, obedience, and of course the land itself. But he, as I said last time, he teaches that acquiring money and power grants mortals the lives they want, and then the only true pursuits of mortal life are money and power.
So something expensive.
Or something of influence.
Hold on, Varen. Please decide.
Yes,
Really.
JTR. What was that? I'm sorry.
Should I just lie and say I'm making the like razzle dazzle vintage? Should I make a tribute to? Should I just lie and say that?
not alive. You start tonight.
Here's what we can do. Do you have any as of yet unnamed experiments? Because we could have him pick a keg.
Oh, that's true. I mean, before I decided that Banda's drink was just going to be a barrel of ale, I was working on something, but I couldn't quite get the flavor right.
Not quite right sounds exactly like Razmir, if I'm being completely honest.
Let me think about it. What? I need a name. What's a name? The resistance.
Glory?
Razmir's glory.
Godspeed.
Yes.
We
All right.
I feel like Banda has just sacked into this conversation from just like literally under a table. Just, please save me.
We could call it the 13th step.
13th step. Razmir's glory, the 13th step. The whole thing together might be a bit long, but the 13th step.
You want me to get out my gold leafing?
Okay.
Are we pulling another all-nighter?
We go over there, praise Razmir, glory to Razmir. Yes, lately I've been inspired by looking into Razmir, and I would like to actually say that I have a vintage that I'd love to tribute to Razmir. The 13th step.
He takes off his overmask and reveals the undermask below and says, Is this an attempt to influence me? Because if so, I approve entirely.
Influence? No, my friend, I've come to appreciate your faith and Razmir on high.
Why?
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 I've never been opposed to Razmir.
I've been astonished by how open-minded your guardians have been. I'm trying to assess the sincerity.
And listen, I run a tavern. Obviously, I'm all about making money, but it never hurts to have a little something extra to get you by, whether that be faith or otherwise.
So, what would you call this concoction?
Well, my good friend Varen suggested the 13th step.
I see.
There's also only so much of it, and there's nothing quite as expensive than a limited run.
Well, should we try it?
Shall we? Do you have it prepared?
Sure. I will go grab it.
Okay. I would assume you would have had it with you, actually. That's
Yeah.
fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to allow some
Hey.
creative liberty, despite the fact that you came up with the idea now. Your characters have had time to think about this for a little while longer, and
Okay.
have had this.
We appreciate
idea.
that, man.
It's all good. So
The
yes, you
number of
have a new.
experiments we
You may not have
in the
intended
basement.
it for this purpose, but you have a couple of beverages on the go at any given time. In terms of, the question is, do you even know what it tastes like, given that it's been prepared in haste? And I'm going to say, in exchange for the generosity of allowing you to have it ready, you haven't tried it yet and have no idea whether it's good or not.
Okay, so real life equivalent is the fastest thing I could think of. This is like a Goldschlager.
Excellent.
Yes.
That is excellent.
Ugh,
Real gold
so-
foil in there, costly to
Yep.
make,
Ugh.
impresses with its sparkly appearance. Perfect. Not a sponsor.
Drives
Not
Feel
yet.
free to offer
Sorry,
sponsorship.
this is
Looks at-
silver Schlanger.
Gold hitter? Yeah, anyways. All right. So you have a skill check to make to see whether it turns out well. Let's see how that goes first.
And Varen will assist however possible. What role would this
Okay.
be?
In the
All
week
right.
leading up to this, you've made this concoction without knowing what you were going to use it for. You might have even intended maybe it would be for Druma.
Okay, alcohol lore. I do have it.
Yep.
Is there any way that Varen
31?
can assist in
Pretty
this?
good.
So for this particular beverage, I'm going to suggest that there are a couple of ways you can boost your odds. One is by throwing money at the problem.
Mhm.
You will get a bonus depending on how much you actually invest in materials. There's gold leaf to think about, all that sort of thing. So that's why money is a direct bonus equivalent on this particular beverage only. Quality of ingredients is always a thing, but in this case, it's particularly important. And the other thing you can do is actually enlist aid from the local brewers that you've established a relationship with. If you don't have anyone else who can aid you, they can. So you can get an automatic, let's say, +2 from that.
Humor me, Matt. How much of a bonus would 100 gold pieces give us to the creation of this?
I'm not telling you in advance. You're telling me how much gold you're putting into it, and then I'm determining the bonus.
Oh, that's most of what Varen has.
It's a lot of gold.
It is.
100 gold is a unbelievable amount for a single drink.
It's,
But
it's
if
a
it-
batch. Like there's going to be a
Follow-up
number
thought.
a number of
Mhm.
cases that result. Still a
Mhm.
limited run.
Right.
Follow-up thought. The Banda does have alchemy skills.
Yes.
Is it possible to combine, in conjunction with the monetary and all this jazz, is it possible to combine a bottled catharsis potion with this?
What does catharsis do?
Bottled catharsis, I will tell you here in a
I
moment.
do not recognize that one.
I love this thing. So bottled catharsis unlocks a flood of emotions that helps reset your mental state. When you drink this elixir, the elixir attempts to counteract each effect on you that has the emotion trait or is inflicting the stupefied condition on you using the listed counteract rank and modifier.
Hmm.
I'm not saying literally it's a, effective bottled catharsis, but
No, I
in
would
the-
for the purpose of entertainment, I will say if you drink an entire bottle of the 13th step, an entire bottle, mind you,
Mhm.
If you're spending 100 gold on it in addition to whatever bonus you have, yeah, it has a chance of acting like a catharsis potion. But you have to drink the whole bottle.
I
Okay.
do like that idea. Just
All
drink
right.
all of it.
You have to drink
Varen-
all of it.
Varen is going to use 100 gold pieces for this. So Varen now has 8 gold pieces to their name.
Yes.
And if this is too much, Matt, please let me know. But would Varen be able to potentially make a crafting roll in order to make a specialized keg?
Yes,
that
and
may-
bottles.
And bottles just
May
for
I
this?
assist with
Yes.
that crafting roll?
Yes. Do all of those
Absolutely.
things. This
But-
sounds good. I like
okay.
this.
So that's 32 for the crafting roll.
Okay.
Hey,
Whoops.
I just want to say that this is
8
the
of
most
31.
thought we've put into a gift for anybody this week.
Yes, it really
And it's
is.
for a jerk.
It's for-
It is, but it's
We
for a
need the schmooze.
difficult target where you really, and also you get to drink the boost, so it's all good.
True.
Fair enough.
You're not
making
giving
use-
them all 12 cases.
No. We're making use of the alchemist slab. We're making use of everything we've got at this stage.
Mhm.
Yep. JDR, I think it's to you.
I
Alcohol
rolled.
lore time.
Oh, you rolled
you
it.
rolled
I
it.
You
rolled
already
it.
did, yeah.
I did
31.
not see that.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. That's all right.
This
So you
works.
have, oh gosh, okay. So flash forward to the conversation where you pull out this bottle and it's, let's say, a frosted glass at the top, clear glass at the bottom, so you can see the little gold flakes swirling around. It's got a painted gold seal, like a gold wax seal on it. That's not real gold, but the actual flakes of gold are real. And it's got this ornate cork, and you pop it and pour it, and everyone has some, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
Can I
And
say that
some
the
of you have
cork is
experienced.
shaped-
Sorry.
So can I say the cork is shaped vaguely like a what's that
Like a
called?
mask? Or
I was gonna say a seahorse, but a mask would be way better actually.
And you each have had experiences with JDR's experiments before, and not always positive, as he's learned his craft. You would be his first line of guinea pigs, and sometimes it's like you're thirsty, and at a party you've hosted in when you had the villa instead of the mansion, and yeah, it was all you had, but you still didn't finish the one glass. Other times it was worse than that. This time, no, it's amazing. You got a total of 40 on the nose. Between the various contributions, it's a critical success. This is something that you would have learned from the experience on, and it is amazing. And you are really a little concerned about putting gold leaf into the beverage, but as it happens, it's fine. And the Razmiri delegate, Alzarius, he is not the first to take a sip. He waits for the reactions of everyone else in the Guardians, and then he and his
Banda
associates.
cries. I'm not gonna lie. It's tears of like both joy and also sorrow because like no, some of my best work in my life and it's going to this
The
guy.
best thing the party has ever accomplished. Absolutely. And their eyes go wide with the surprise at how delicious this is. Again, not a sponsor. But that strong cinnamon flavor or whatever herbs you would use that would not be infringing on trademarks of an established brand. It is amazing. It is amazing. You have outdone the Jello shots even.
yeah,
I think-
I was.
I think
Sorry.
JDR drinks it and is surprised fully by what he's created here.
Just a hand on your shoulder because it's
yeah.
just this is so good.
Alzaria
It's
says,
just
sorry,
so
go ahead.
Good.
It's so good. I want some right now. Alzaria says, I feel like you understand us better than anyone else ever has made the attempt. This is the sort of thing that influences people. And whether you are sincere or not in this gift, I do not care. You have displayed mastery of the diplomatic craft as a group. You have impressed me. I will pray to Razmir tonight, and I expect to receive very favorable, perhaps not what everything you are asking for, but very favorable instructions. Can I bring the rest of this bottle to my hostel and share it with the other Razmiri faithful? And he looks at the gold seal that is a perfect replica of his outer mask, and he says, "This is something they all deserve to see and to try, if I can be so bold as to ask it."
Please go right ahead. I am glad that this humble offering found you well. Praise be to Razmir.
Praise be to Razmir indeed. He sees all. He wants me to buy as many cases as you can sell me.
Wow.
We'll decide that after tomorrow, I think.
Wow.
I hear
Fair.
him now. What's he saying? Oh, cases. Yes. Yes, my lord.
All of the cases of the delicious liqueur.
Yes. Now, JDR, how many cases do we want to hold back to age in the kegs that we had made?
It is a limited run, so I don't want to be stingy.
But we still need to keep some back to age because that only makes it better.
Exactly.
And if it's this good already, why is
Ooh.
it so good?
True. We should leave maybe half back. Let that age. The other half, I'm fine with letting go.
He will give you 500 pieces of gold for half of your production run.
Sheesh.
I certainly
you've
will
made
not be
back
turning
your-
that down.
Return on investment so clear.
It's just like I mean, okay. So peeling back the fourth wall for a moment, peeling back the curtain, how could he not? How could he not?
Yeah.
Anyways, so yes, what with one thing and another, it is now well past midnight, and you're all starting to realize a couple of things. One is there's a pretty high percentage of alcohol in what you did drink. Over the course of the evening, you drank more than that. This was your finisher, and perhaps you should get some rest for what is expected to be an early morning. The party goes back to their estate. They rest, they recuperate, they have a early breakfast, and with some anxiety still, I think they would head to the Temple of Callistria for the final signing and official ceremony. There is some subterfuge. It is thought that it's best if no one knows that this final day of the gathering is the subject of an early morning signing ceremony for those who are willing to sign. And so every delegation makes their way there at different times and by different ways until finally you're the last ones and you're to walk there. Others take carriage or use magic to get there to sort of conceal the fact that everyone is gathering early in the morning. When you arrived, you are the first to arrive, and the main hall has been set up so that with the same tables in order. So on the far left, on Roll20, you can see that the party is at the Keonan table. Druma, going clockwise from there, it goes Druma, Malthun, Nermathus, and then at the bottom right is Lastwall, then Ustalav, and Razmir. They filter in one by one and wait for Dalamian to introduce, and she speaks with clarity and purpose. What she says, once everyone quiets down and I find the page, it's the following. Honored delegates, over the past several days, you have talked, bargained, and compromised with the goal of finding common ground for a common good, where we will face this dire threat together. Although we act with haste, it's not without careful thought, for what we decide today will echo for years to come, and hopefully result in common ground and cooperation in every area of life. I ask you each to rise in turn and declare what articles of the Encarthan Treaty your country will ratify as you sign. I promise you Kionan will sign all 4, regardless of what other signatories, as we mean to exemplify this common commitment to fight the Whispering Tyrant together, communally, as the nations of Lake Encarthan. And she turns to her left, and so first she turns to you and asks if you have anything you wish to add. And
Verbally to the document.
sorry,
Verbally or to the document?
verbally to her introduction. Okay. She would say, because I think you've directed that there be that edit to term 1. So she'll explain that term 1 has been modified to exempt Malthun from any obligation to recognize or commit to non-aggression towards Nirmathas by agreement and concession of all present. And then she turns to Druma. And so, again, as I introduced when we started this particular part of the chapter, there is this system, the social influence system in Pathfinder 2nd Edition. And this is where we tally up the totals.
Oh,
Okay.
So Druma,
are we about to get a good grade in diplomacy, which is both
The-
reasonable and possible to achieve?
the maximum result from Druma
Good one, Lex.
is 11 and higher. You got a 12. So if someone can keep track of which signatures we get, Lex, do you mind doing that?
Yeah, I could do that. I got my little handy dandy chart.
Thank you very much. They were always going to sign number 1 automatically. Influence 0 was all that was required for that. Influence 3 would have been indifference. They would sign the Mutual Aid Alliance and be willing to be the primary source of trade for arms at a 50% value, but you went beyond that. So they, through multiple other steps, they reduced the markup to 25%, or they will sign the self-defense agreement at 9, but past 11, they will sign Article 3, agree to the 25%, and either sign Article 4 or reduce the markup to 10%.
Whoa.
Yep. No problem with letting the Knights of Lastwall lead the assault, and or with omitting Nirmathas from Article 1.
Are we supposed to choose between the 10% of the
Yep.
three?
She turns to
Article
you
4.
before signing.
We had
and says,
already that's what that discussion at the party was. Is we're not taking the 10%, keep
Yeah.
the 25. We
That's
need
what I
that
thought.
4th signature.
So,
Cool.
so that is a signature on all 4 articles, I believe.
Sheesh.
Well done. She also passes back past the table and says, I also have a token of my esteem for the shrewd emissaries and the delegation from Kionan. And she puts a pearl token on the table. On your table. And with a smile, she walks back to her seat.
Appreciate your gift.
You can write this down. It is a Droomish Pearl token. With Multhune, let's total it up.
Feels like I'm learning algebra for the first time. It's scary math again.
Because
Yeah,
you accomplished
history math.
everything they asked, you've actually, their influence caps out at 12, but again, especially having negotiated the Nermathan exclusion, Walder thinks that you are his best friends. He explains that not just is he pleased to be in agreement with virtually all that was asked, and Multhune is pleased to take a leadership role or share a leadership role with Kionan against the Whispering Tyrant, and of course they would be involved, but he's pleased to have made dear and lasting friends among the Guardians of Green Gold and have forged a deep personal connection with all of them.
Yeah. Yep.
So he was at risk of genuinely withdrawing from the, he's a very swingy faction, because with too much credit to Nermathis, he just withdraws and goes home. Takes his ball all the way home. But you maxed out on Multhune. Well done. He signs the writ of non-aggression, Article 1, as long as Nermathis isn't included. He agrees to purchase exclusively from Druma as long as their percentage is 50% or less, but 25% is great. They will sign Article 2 as long as 3 other non-Nermathis delegates do, but he's willing to sign because he has already in side conversations know that there's at least 3 that will. He agrees to Article 4. So that's all of the articles. Again, same thing, as long as 3 other non-Nermathis delegates do as well. We don't know that yet. He's willing to let the Knights of Laswell lead important offensives. Not all of them, but the important ones.
That's reasonable.
Yeah.
Can't be everywhere at once.
He comments on your candor and willingness to work towards the greater good, and he says he is having a chest delivered to your manor house, to your estate, containing 4 vials of moderate sea touch elixir as an acknowledgement of your efforts.
Interesting.
From his personal stash.
Huh.
The chest, he says, is also his personal potion chest, and he hopes you find it useful. It's non-magical, but it's been his personal possession for a long time. As your good friends.
Best friend. Thank you.
Best friends. Well done. That is max results on 2.
Wow.
Aramina.
Oh, this is a...
Aramina.
Who is she representing?
Nermathis.
Oh.
You've already received her gift. Now, I fudged on Nermathis, and I apologize as your dungeon master. I didn't have you do all of the things, all of the contest and nature walks and various things necessary to gain full favor with Nermathis, because we cut short for streaming. But I gave you the benefit as if we didn't have to do that. So you nonetheless max out there.
Considering our group, we would have done it if we...
I know you would
For
have,
sure.
and you would have been fine, and it would have taken 2 full more sessions.
You would
to do
have.
it, which we all would have enjoyed. But
but we can't do that.
no.
Oh, bird watching. You have to be very patient.
That's right.
Very patient. And that's
She is
the call
willing
of a
to-
warbler.
She's automatically willing to agree to Article 1 and has agreed to the change to Article 1. She has agreed, number 2, noting that they would likely trigger the clause immediately to help the Knight of the Everflame on the northern border. She signs the self-defense agreement, agrees to buy from Druma, She also sends you a chest with 2 greater antidotes and 2 greater anti-plagues made from her personal garden in Tamran.
Wow.
Signs Article 4 with the condition that at least 3 other delegates promise to send aid without specifically mentioning Multhun. She is tactful in that regard, but she turns so that Multhun cannot see you, Reskit cannot see you, and winks when she announces that.
Big grin.
So she saw the loophole that.
Yep.
Have we gotten to the Resmiri yet?
Not yet. Last wall is
We
next.
got last wall.
And this one should be pretty easy. Let me check the math.
Oh, those guys are.
Yeah. You're at 13. The influence there tops out at 14. Oh.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh no.
What did we miss?
I mean, we kind of messed up a couple things. It's okay.
Yeah.
We rolled it.
You missed
Yeah,
a
bad roll.
potency rune.
But that's okay. Honestly, I'm shocked we even got past Article 2 with them.
Yeah.
I feel like they
Um,
were already in no matter what. I mean,
They were in. It's really just
last
additional
wall,
reward.
sorry.
yeah.
Last wall, yeah. The things that you didn't get from Lost Wall, you instead got some advice on how to deal
Yeah.
with Multhun.
Mhm.
Which ultimately better than the potency room
Yeah.
for the long term.
Mhm.
They sign Article 1, 2, and 3, and 4
Okay.
without hesitation. He tells you quietly as he walks up there that he's willing to divert some forces in the Gravelands to provide security along the border with Nermathus. If you, as a group, think that would be helpful.
Okay,
You
keep
don't
that
need to
under our
lose the
hat.
people.
So yeah, you got enough success that he's a full signatory on everything without hesitation, and that wasn't ever going to be difficult with Last Wall.
No.
Ustalav.
Oh, this one's a real wild card.
Ustalav.
Ustalav makes a fifth article, and they sign that one instead. It says, "We like to party."
We like to party.
Oh,
we like
boy.
to party.
I gave you some discretionary bonuses on Ustalav because I thought you were going to need them, and then you ended up not needing them. Their DC for the highest, or their influence total for the highest level was 14. You guys got 17.
We hit it off with that guy.
Not
I
at
tried
first.
so hard not to.
Not at first. I was feeling worried about this one.
Oh, he was kind of mysterious. Turns out
Yeah.
he just wanted to party. Didn't
Yeah.
want to talk
Yeah.
about anything serious. That was key when Briella didn't quiz him on the just talked about something else, and
Yeah.
that sort of gave us a clue. Oh,
Yeah,
he
that
just
was-
talk business at his party.
yeah.
He does say some funny things, though. He says,
I don't know how to read. And he walks
yeah,
and sits
Monday.
back down.
so he signs Article 1. When asked about whether the Knights of Last Wall can lead any attacks, he says, sure, fine, whatever. It's like they'd care about my permission anyways. They're crazy.
I mean, they are, but in a good way.
Yeah. He agrees to buy from Druma. He absolutely is enthusiastic about the mutual aid alliance, mostly to ensure a steady flow of trade of wine and cheeses from the south.
Can't blame them.
For his parties.
He's
We
worried
got good
about
stuff.
Article 3 and hesitates about that.
Which one is that?
That's the self-defense clause.
Yeah.
Mutual
He-
defense.
He does make a brief comment about I would not have signed Article 3, but I have faith and confidence in the Guardians of Greengold, so I will sign. And he turns to you. Do not let anyone down. That is all. It's all on you. You have to make sure this works.
Okay.
Gee, thanks.
So all
You guys
four
agrees to
from-
buy from
Our
Druma.
pleasure. And I look at JDR.
He says, with respect to Article 4, I cannot sign. I cannot sign Article 4. But Ustalav will gladly support such conquest in its own way, should it occur. I think... You know I hold you in the highest esteem, but it is not possible for Ustalav to endanger itself by signing Article 4. I am truly sorry, and as a gesture of my regret, I give you this marvelous gift. And his attendants enter from the doors, walk in with a wrapped painting that's wrapped in cloth, and they unwrap it, and it is a painting of him.
Thank you so much for this wonderful gift.
It is a beautifully painted painting. Like it's just the of the artistry is astonishing. No expense was prepared in this painting of Clavins.
No hard feelings for me on this. I
How much
suspect
can we sell it for?
if you move...
Do you ask right there?
No,
No.
elbow.
We're not
you
selling
can-
this.
So you figure it's worth 100 gold just because some noble would want to make a story about who it was, and it's such a beautiful painting. But it would be worth more in Ustalav, and probably worth even more to Clavins.
JDR genuinely has to turn away to compose himself.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Banda will
You're
genuinely
welcome.
make a remark as to, yep, didn't
It's been-
expect you would be able to.
So
And
as
if
they're
you
agreeing,
moved,
as they are agreeing to sign, they are actually signing as well. They just make these announcements. With Alzarius from Razmiran, he walks up. And what does he think after all this?
You know, the painting has a glamour on it so that it winks every now and
God.
then.
Oh, I know just the place for this.
So he says this. They will sign Article 1 and 2 and is promising to increase to double what is expected of double the total. He's contributing a huge amount on Article 2 on the mutual aid. He is going to again privately communicate to you as he walks by your table that he is willing to help the Nermathans with gold, particularly through Drummond trade, to make sure they're better equipped and supplied so that they can focus on the defense of their land against Multhun. You have convinced him that this is important for peace on the Lake Encarthan to be a thing that can be realized. He admits that Razmiran agreed to a non-aggression pact with the Whispering Tyrant.
Oh shit.
Huh?
But he said, yeah. But he says it's something that most of the Council of Visions regret. He says, I am part elven, quietly to you at the table, and I would like to find a way for Razmiran and Gionans to work closely together. We would like to be part of the self-defense agreement, but cannot make any public statement. We will recall all of our faith barges until the crisis of dealing with the Whispering Tyrant has been resolved, and will work with all to ensure that future barges have better relations with those they visit. He says that publicly. And he reluctantly signs Article 3, even though he had said he would not.
Oh, he's going out on a limb.
And he says, I will sign Article 4 on one condition, that the Encarthan Alliance will not be the ones to instigate an attack, but if a fight does occur, I have no issue with the Knights of Last Wall leading the charge. What I mean by that is I cannot betray the agreement that was already reached with the Whispering Tyrant, but if the Whispering Tyrant attacks an alliance which Razmirans are part of, then we can respond.
is breaching
for
that contract first.
No, it wouldn't. Yeah, exactly. If the Whispering Tyrant attacks us or our allies, then we are free to attack back, and on that basis only can we sign the 4th article. What say you?
Understood.
I mean, as soon as one of those plague barges lands, you're free of the agreement.
If we sign.
Yeah.
So everyone has to agree to that, but no one withholds their agreement of those present. And so you have achieved an astonishing success. And as Dalmanian goes forward as the official signer for Keonan, the doors burst open, blades flash,
There it is.
and there is an immediate attack of what looks to be black cloaked figures drifting with smoke behind them in an unexpected intrusion that catches everyone off guard. And as you try to gather your senses, who is that leading the charge? But Razmiran priests, with blades out and staves at hand.
Oh,
Of course.
what does the Resmiran representative? Do they appear surprised, or more like they're ready and they're drawing a weapon too?
It is too difficult to tell in this moment.
I think.
Let's roll initiative instead.
Yeah.
Oh, pull up the tracker.
gosh.
Pull up
Oh,
the
Okay.
tracker.
Ah,
Beautiful.
let's
Oh.
go.
Okay,
I have
wonderful.
to wear everyone. I have my role-playing spells all out. So
Yep.
Oh, yippee.
Everyone used their hero points. Everyone's used all
This is
their
fine.
got the
I've
wrong
got
spells
next.
ready.
It's fine.
It's fine.
can you put the tracker up,
Oh
Matt?
yeah.
I will in a sec.
Perfect.
Just,
Thanks, boss.
I'm just revealing
Oh gosh.
changing layers.
My initiative always so low, bro. Oh my.
Oh, some of them have big masks and some of them have COVID masks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm,
So they're okay. Ah,
Bear with me 1 second.
no
Sorry, I have another 15 enemies to reveal. Just 1 minute, please.
Yep.
Oh,
How important are these delegates? If I
Okay.
one fireball, maybe.
You get the sense. That they're fairly important.
So,
Is this the old? We haven't reset this, have we?
no,
I've
Captain
been fortunate
Talamir.
not to fight.
I don't
I
think
don't
that Captain Talamir is there.
Yeah, I
but-
believe that's correct. All right, it's ready for you.
Oh, so we need to do it again?
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I
we-
didn't.
It's all right.
We can just use our first rolls. They're still there.
Yeah.
We just need to
And then
click on
tweak it.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and then tweak
Oh
it.
shoot! I didn't. I'm gonna.
Unfortunate. I would have loved to use that new roll, but
Oh,
Oh, I'll use that one.
oh, yippee! My original roll's actually better. Once that start.
I had the same thought. I went, huh? Normally don't fall down, but
Fall down.
oh,
okay.
hey, I like that.
Oh.
Oh wait, depending on who it is.
Ouchie! Ouch! Ouch! Ouch!
Oh!
Gwen, consider. If you throw a fireball through that door behind them, the brunt of it comes through the door into them.
It's true, and the guard standing at that door either let all these people in, or they're no longer guards
they are
or
dead.
people, or they are dead.
And regardless, they're soon to not be anyway.
Regardless.
Ah.
Oh,
Oh,
come on.
yeah.
Banda made the joke, not me.
Unintentional.
So there's no. I don't think my.
I need to remember how to fight with this character. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Am I?
Fascinating.
Everything's
Alright.
gonna be okay.
I'm just gonna punch.
We are
We
we are
have-
going to be quick on these turns. So,
Yeah.
has everyone? We're missing one.
I'm sorry. I was there and now I'm not there.
Just click your token and then roll it in. Then you can type in your original.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And your
yeah,
original
yeah.
was, I believe, 30.
Oh, that's Banda. Where's Toad? Where's Toad? He vanished.
Oh,
That's why.
Oh, that's why. It's because he disappeared from.
He's probably
Right.
tiny somewhere.
Oh my God, he's gone.
Yeah, Toad. That was.
What?
Wait a sec.
can
Wait a
just
sec. Wait a sec.
You can just drag him back on.
There.
There he is.
He's full size.
He's back.
He's grown
He's
up.
full size. Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna hit initiative. Bam.
Oh,
Oh.
40.
Lovely.
Only a
You know what?
40.
Can he keep that?
No, but I mean,
It should be a 30. Let me get. Last time I did this, I deleted my character.
don't delete your character.
yeah. You just have to click on the number and then type it in.
Go and then shoot. Okay.
And then once you've done that, I'll just clear it one more time.
I'm failing. Can the DM do that for me? I don't know why I'm failing.
Yep, I sure can. What is it supposed to be? 30?
30. I did it.
Oh,
Yay.
I was gonna say all I did was click on it and change. I'm like, wow, I am magic.
Okay.
All right.
I like that.
Oh, we need to sort.
The
And that's-
delegates are going.
Gosh. Okay.
Yeah, we're doing a
Is it-
reverse initiative. Would you buy?
Okay, gotta keep the
Varen.
delegates alive.
You're up.
Yes. Wonderful.
It is. Oh, sorry. There is a surprise round. I apologize.
Ah,
Them bursting in wasn't the surprise.
It was not.
See, they're spreading out to try to assassinate. Oh yeah, give me one.
So they
Totem.
rush forward. That's all they have left in their surprise round after breaking through the door, except this one comes up and flips the table with this ink and the papers on it onto the floor. Just does the full table flip.
that's so
Okay.
rude.
So rude.
Is
That's
the
so rude.
okay? Okay, those papers need to be rescued.
Gren.
Yes. The first thing that Verena is going to attempt to do is exploit vulnerability on the grunts rather than Mr. Mask.
Yep.
Which, there we go on that, and then that is going to be an esoteric lore check. So 32.
Yep.
So if that is a success, it would be the highest weakness or one of its highest weaknesses if they are multiple of the same value.
They do not have weaknesses.
Wonderful. In that case, we're going to.
I'm going to give you something fun though.
Hmm.
They have weirdnesses. We'll call them.
Oh, he'd love that. So in that case, I'm going to do a personal antithesis, which I need to double check the modifier on really quickly, and then of course I'll do that after we make 2 attacks against the individual that's right in front of Varen.
Is that you, Briella?
Yes, I'm so sorry. It's not broadcasting to others.
Understood.
You're seeing me plan.
I see things.
Yes. So that is going to be first attack and second attack.
All right.
Ooh, 20 and 33. That's good.
Not horrible. And then,
The trick is to always say it. You know, like your
Right.
your bad rolls are good. Like wow,
Right, right,
28.
Both,
yeah.
both are regular successes. You hit.
both are regular successes. That's wonderful. Let me just double check the damage that I'm supposed to be doing here as I exploit vulnerability. Where are
You have been in a social engagement for a long time. Everyone's gonna
Yeah.
forget you did.
So that is an automatic bonus of 2 plus half the level, and we're going to be doing traitor damage to them.
Traitor down.
Or
Excellent.
friendship damage since it's supposed to be a bonus.
Yeah.
So 2 plus half the level is going to be 7 if we're rounding down. Okay. And roll damage. Blah, blah, blah. Plus 7. Hooray. It's actually plus 9. Oh no, it is plus 7. No, we're correct. Oh, come on. And then that. So that is going to be a total of 19 piercing, plus 6 mental damage and 6 persistent bleed, because I don't believe the 2 would take effect.
Correct. So what was the total damage?
So that is 29 piercing, 6 mental, and 6 persistent bleed.
Okay. Thank
And then
you.
that is Varen's turn.
That is well done.
That was this one here that you've just attacked?
Correct.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Then we've got Banda.
You sure do.
Toad up next.
And Banda is actually gonna come step up onto this table because I ignore difficult terrain now.
You step on the table without difficulty.
And I'm drawing the axe that I have so wonderfully had under the table with me this whole time. Because
Of course you have.
I've been waiting for a fight. And with a big old grin, I am going to mark the Rasmirin in front of me as my prey. So, yeah. I'm just dropping that real quick. So, +2 circumstance bonus to see.
Yep.
Surveil, all that jazz, blah, 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 blah.
Nice.
And +2 to either my AC against its next attack or next saving throw if it does anything.
Got it.
And then my next 2 things are going to be... That was one action. Moving is an action. And then I attack. Yeah, I kind of actually have to roll that attack. The action. Cool.
30.
30 hit. Cool.
It does.
He takes 29 slashing and 5 persistent bleed.
Oh, wow. And that is to number 3, I think.
I
Nice.
think so. This one here.
Yep. Okay, got it. He does not seem to enjoy that, but it's hard to fully read through the mask. All right. At that point, Delamian says, "Save the delegates! This all falls apart without the delegates." That's Banda's turn.
That is my turn.
Toad.
Okay.
Briella on deck.
Toad.
Yeah.
Toad. Okay, she said save the delegates. Toad was thinking save the treaty, which has been signed.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, if you
All
save
right.
the delegates, they get
Your
signed
judgment is
again.
just as valid as hers, honestly. You're right.
Okay.
Right? They've already signed.
All right. Yeah,
The delegates are
especially
disposable.
Rasmirin. You know,
Oh.
we got to get that. Okay, so Toad has put in a lot of effort to be like his namesake and learn how to jump. He
Really?
can jump, make a basic leap using the here, I'm just gonna post it there. He's doing a basic vertical leap, which is he has 8 feet vertical and 10 foot horizontal, which would put him here, or let's say here, because he wants to land right where the papers are that got pushed over. That's his first action.
Yep.
Second action, let go of the geese arm with one hand, grab the papers.
You grab the papers.
Third action, jump the F back. And now I don't know if this fellow has opportunity attacks, but I, guessing he didn't.
You roll the second leap.
I don't even have to. I don't think. Oh, yes, I do. Sorry, my bad. There we go.
You're fine.
Okay. Bam.
Well
And
done.
I suspect I can't just hold the papers out to Briella.
You can stuff them in your own belt more easily than that, or into a pouch you've got
Mhm.
more easily than hand them off to another person.
Okay. Stuffs them into his somewhere in his armor. He doesn't want to ruin him.
Stuff them in your ginch.
It's magical paper. Just go for it, Toad. It'll be fine.
Okay. So he tries.
Some of the ink will leave indelible impressions against your thigh.
It's permanent ink.
That's gonna be a really great memorial tattoo. I'll have Bandit tattoo it permanently.
Excellent use of a turn. I applaud you.
All
Reality with JDR up.
We
Cool.
worked too hard on this thing to let you punks mess it up.
He was gonna set fire to it, so you're
I
not
thought
far
so.
off.
Set fire to this, you prick.
Tired of this. Briella takes out the staff, does like the Anakin Skywalker like flip of with her staff,
Right.
and casts a wall of stone, and immediately creates a wall that I'll have to draw out. I'm trying to think if he would be mad to be on the other side.
Who?
Last wall.
Oh.
Don't block on last wall. We want his help.
He can come around to us then, but I don't know if you all can see this.
Oh my god. Yeah.
120 feet long?
I have 120 feet, and it's 20 feet tall. And I'm gonna have us fight these guys on this. I'm going to create a wall that separates these
yes.
delegates, pushing them apart.
Oh.
Wall.
Oh,
going-
leave a gap for last wall to just like push the
area
crap out of
control.
anybody.
He's
who's
gotta
gonna-
come
so
around
nice.
to us. We're not putting him. We're not letting him go in against 3 people.
They
And,
can only, his bottleneck. Oh.
Yes, please, and thank you.
And I'm going to just put this man in a cage. I don't know if anyone's able to draw this for me. I don't know if this will stay if I try to draw it. I don't know.
I think I can.
Oh
I
my
can.
god.
But
Hang on.
This is
I got it.
Hold still for a sec.
Yeah.
Puts him in the Notre Dame maze.
this
20
is
feet
so
off.
funny.
14 hardness, 50 hit points. So they'll spend a second trying to get out of there. And when they destroy it, it becomes difficult terrain.
Oh my
I missed it.
lord.
Oh, fun.
Oh, you're also doing it.
Oh, I see. I can see how you intended to use this for the negotiations, Gwen. Genuinely.
It's been a negotiation spell, and I went, thank God, I've never had to use it.
Hey,
Okay, can you
if
get rid of
wanted
your
to be
line,
deliberate-
Gwen?
Yes.
Let me see if I can.
Oh, you can leave yours, Lex.
Okay, I got rid of mine.
Yeah, there we go. It's
Spin the staff. And then we'll, we already have like a good wall of people. I don't. Can I use my last action?
At this point, I would like to express my irritation as the dungeon master. I gave you extra points. We'll let you have the booze, and now you do this to me.
I'm trying to make you proud, Dad.
Oh.
Can I do a perception check? Or, perception check on Alzarius, and I want to know where is he at? Like, is he, like, shocked by this? Is he, like...
Is he the
So
guy
that
in
everything's
the center
going
of the
precisely as planned.
spiral?
I would like you to make a perception check.
Perfect. I'd love to... And I imagine that'll be my third action as much as I
Yeah, if
might
you're going to
want
focus
move.
your attention to that extent,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Come on. 36.
He-
Is he surprised by
phenomenal.
this?
He is surprised. And
Excellent.
he is shocked, in fact, and extremely angry.
Oh, excellent.
I'll yell out to the group.
And you get the sense that it's sincere anger and sincere shock. You've learned enough about this fella to get what he's about. And through the mask, even though that provides a penalty to try and read his emotions, yeah, he is floored. And you can see his fists clench as he prepares to react, and then the stone wall goes up and he's like,
Plenty of people to still hit. Alzarius is on our side, everyone. Trust me.
Ah, okay.
And that'll be
Cool.
all 3 actions. That's my turn.
yep, that's great, great.
Oh yeah.
So far, everyone's made great uses of turns except the bad guys. Now it's the bad
Not
guys.
yet.
Uh,
No, it's JDR next.
Yep. Sure.
oh yeah, sorry, JDR.
Oh yeah. Hey, it's me.
Hi, JDR.
Done what
Kill
I
him.
need to.
Would you like a turn too?
Yes, I would.
You may take a
Unfortunately-
turn now.
Sorry, how far is this? I got to step forward. A step.
Yep.
And then I have to use an action to start stumbling.
Yep.
And then I'm going to punch once. And that'll be my turn.
Hey, you can punch the one before Varen twice if you don't step forward.
Oh. Ooh, that's true.
You're already hurt.
On the diagonal. He's right there in punching range.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
And then
Okay,
you
so
As
I'll
long as Ren is hitting the ground, it doesn't matter about the exploit weakness. So
I'll stumble and punch twice there. Let's stumble and punch twice. So first attack, 33.
That's good enough.
Second attack, Ugh.
That misses. So one
I
attack
rolled,
hits.
I rolled a 4 on that one. Okay.
Force still
Damage?
happen. It's okay for force to still happen. Yeah. 14 damage.
14
And
With
damage.
additional 3.
I have a frost rune on my hand wraps.
So is it 17 total?
Yeah, 17 total.
Okay.
It's good.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
I elbow him.
Yeah. Excellent. Now it's their turn. Despite the elbow, he's going to focus on Gideor. So it's attack number 1 from that guy. My second natural 1 in a row. Please don't be happy about my misfortune.
Falls flat.
Look,
Makes me sad.
Last session was painful to us specifically.
I am aware, but turnabout is not fair play.
Banana peel.
Sorry?
Banana peel.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Yep.
You got a banana.
I
peel.
got it. This guy's gonna step through here into the gap and attack Briella because of the wall of stone.
Uh-oh.
First
Have to rate my
attack.
AC.
Uh,
28.
28, you say?
28.
Ooh, wait! I have this new thing that allows me to act when someone. I think. Just a moment. What happened to my character sheet? Oh, and I deleted my accidentally. So I have a reactive strike. Does that allow me?
Read it or post it to the chat. Let's see.
I
'Cause
will
it
do
depends
that.
on how movement triggers, right?
Yep. If it's movement, then it's fine. No, go ahead. Just keep going because I gotta find.
Second attack. Oh my gosh, he misses you twice.
Nice.
I'm just imagining Briella.
That's a 1, an 8, and a 6.
I'm doing a
The
traditional elven dance to dodge his attacks.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, the elven dance carries you through. The other one is clearly going to attack Banda on the table.
Okay.
He doesn't know tables are difficult terrain.
Oh,
That's probably gonna hit. What's your AC?
My AC at the moment is 31.
Hits you.
Cool.
All right. So this is where you need to make a Constitution saving throw. Fort save. Because of the poison.
Posion.
Get behind me, Briella.
This is fine.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. I'm kind of worried about all of us.
Do the thing. 36.
Oh,
You are fine, and you take 11 points of damage.
Excellent.
Second attack.
Ooh, tingly.
Also,
Yeah, that hits.
what did that register, or is that the same roll?
There's an 18 on there.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that'll hit as well. Make another fortitude save. Oh, sorry, you don't have to because it's no longer there. Pardon me. Hold on. There we go. You take another 9 points. All right. What are the others gonna do?
they're boxed in.
They're gonna move.
There is
It's a
I
spiral.
believe the ceiling is higher than 20 feet. Here's the thing. So they have that option.
yeah.
That's not an easy climb. 20 feet of smooth stone. There is a table in there with them. A couple tables in there with them. So the one closest to last wall table is going to try the climb.
You know, parkour.
Sorry?
Parkour.
Yep. Spends 2 rounds jumping over. Or two actions jumping over. And then we'll attack. I'm not gonna. There's mechanics for. We don't have to roll all the attacks between things that are not player characters, which I really appreciate as a game runner. You have a whole mechanic for it. This guy's gonna. The other guy's gonna try and climb over and utterly fails and falls,
Oh,
taking 6 points of damage.
That sounded like that hurt a little.
Yeah, you hear a thud on wood. The other guy's gonna try. He does make it, but not nimbly. It takes him the whole round. He has to save his maneuvering. What are you gonna do?
Everything's.
Stab him real good.
We gotta get to them.
I need to read something to see how he handles this.
Who's the one that the character next to Toad and Benda who looks like a Valkyrie up there? Yeah.
Oh,
That
that's,
is
Charles
the
Hill.
Druman emissary.
Ah, gotcha.
Okay.
I did not have a perfect token.
Oh no, I get it now. She's got a lot of jewelry on, and
You hear someone casting a spell quietly, and that's all you hear. Next we have the delegates all take actions, and you don't know what happens there. Some of them you see. The Razmiran does actually attack the assassin here. That's the only part that you do see.
excellent.
We have last one. Maybe Aramina will attack. I'm trying to think. I don't think anyone else is a fighter.
They're all. She's gonna go over here and help them over here. There's fighting happening all over the place.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh, that poor assassin down there between the Ustalavian duelist and the last wall knight.
The
Yeah, dude.
awkwardness. Let's just take a moment to acknowledge the awkwardness of that fight. Neither one of them wants to help the other.
Yeah.
It's just Toad has the best view of it right now,
Cleaver.
and it's comical because the assailant has no idea why they're not going all out, but they're definitely not going all out. They're as cautious about each other as they are about the attacker. All right, so we're back to the top of the round.
Wonderful. How's the guy in front of Varen looking?
Fine.
Fine. Wonderful. We are going to use an action.
Lightly to moderately injured.
All right, we're going to use one action for Intensify Vulnerability, which with the Rapier provides a +2 status bonus to attack rolls.
Okay.
Which is lovely, and I'll go ahead and add that to the thing so that we can not have to do any additional math. And then we are going to do 2 strikes. So first and second.
Nice. Oh my.
Is that first one a critical? Question mark?
39.
39. Is it a critical? That's an excellent question. Yep.
Sure.
Wonderful. Great.
And both are hits.
Yes, and I realized that I was calculating damage wrong because I was missing a small modifier. So hopefully I have that remedied.
I also forgot some extra damage during my attack that I'm going to remedy right now.
So let's see if this. So that is.
That's a crit again. Natural 20.
Yeah, that was the first attack. So that was a critical strike. So that. Yeah. That's 45 points of friendship damage. Plus, I believe the mental damage is also doubled to 8.
Did you say friendship damage?
Yep.
Dealing friendship damage.
Yep.
What the heck is that?
He gets to modify his damage type based on what the other person's vulnerable to, and he's been persistently choosing something weird when it.
Yep. So that's the first attack, and then the second one is going to be. Oh.
Hold on.
Oh.
He's dead.
Oh, wonderful. Okay. So the second attack doesn't happen, and Varen is going to use an action. Varen is going to use an action to shoot. Go over here onto the table, and engage with these two in the event that help is necessary.
Yeah. I missed some extra damage. So who was hit and took damage? Because you get some bonus damage just for you.
Was Briella hit? or was Banda?
No, someone was hit
Oh, I
JDR?
was hit.
once or twice.
Twice.
I thought so. Sorry. You take an additional 11 points of damage.
Okay.
Oh,
Anyone else?
nope.
Pardon me.
So
My mistake.
that's on top of the 11 and the 9.
Yeah,
Okay.
another 11. All right. Well, everyone has had an excellent turn so far. Banda. Please stop.
No. Oh, I forgot something I can do real quick. I'm gonna do
Monster
Oh
hunting?
gosh. So I can recall knowledge as part of the hunt prey action
Yes.
to, if I critically succeed at identifying something about them, I can get a +1 to my next attack roll against them. So
Okay.
Nature.
The
rolls
Monster
are
Hunter, it
cool.
doesn't apply only to creatures. It can apply to people.
it applies to whatever I'm hunting. And
Yep.
I chose this man.
Yep.
So nature lore. Nature.
And he is a man, right? He's
Yep.
not just some kind of monster.
Correct. Yep.
I don't know if a 34 is a critical, but
Huh. I think it might. Let's say it is, because fun.
cool. Then in
I'm
that
pretty sure
case,
you're close, and I don't feel like looking it up in the moment.
I'm taking my first attack of this round. 26 does not hit.
26 might have hit. He uses a reaction to add 2 to his AC.
Okay. So yeah, even with the +1 to my stuff, that doesn't help.
That's not it.
Cool.
Oh, +1 puts you at 27.
Yeah, that would put it at 27.
Bad news. That hits.
Oh, okay. Cool. Then he is going to. Damage on that. That's a 15 for slashing. He's already taking 4 persistent bleed.
5 persistent bleed.
Or, sorry, yeah. So, on his next turn, he'll take that. And I'm actually going to, as my second action, I'm
Yep.
going to make use of my daredevil boots and my ability to acrobatics my way up on top of this wall.
Yes.
Ooh,
I'm trying to see what
Oh
this
my God.
guy is doing.
awesome.
Oh, you actually got a really good vantage point there because you can see over the corner of the second one. So if you end up right there, you
Yep.
can see perfectly clearly. He has floated off the ground. He's flying.
Cool, excellent, great. As my third thing, I'm not going to maintain concentration on Monster Hunter. I'm actually going to activate my Fauna Guardian tattoo.
Yes.
And yeah, so he's the guy who's floating right now. He's gonna have to deal with the weird tiger thing. That's gonna fight him. That's gonna be his fun.
Summon animal, Fauna Guardian. You are actually
Oh.
summoning a tiger.
Yes.
Oh.
So I'm, similar to how it happened on the beach.
Yep.
The tattoo, pretty much animates, becomes a creature. It
Yep.
is a large cat. Uses tiger stats, elite.
Got it. All right. Awesome. And that's right in here.
That is right in there.
Okay.
Sick.
Okay. Cool. Toad, you're up.
Okay, Toad.
Sorry. Does the tiger attack right away?
It
think
does
it
not
might.
specify, but it can.
Some,
Sure.
I think some creatures fight right away. We're playing it that way today, but look it up for next time, please.
Yep.
Toad.
It doesn't specify in the spell, is what I'm saying.
I think summon creatures do, though. Traditionally, they
Yes.
Get those hits in.
Okay, Toad regrips, uses one action to regrip his peace arm, which becomes weirdly blurry and shuddery and blinky. And then he just, well, he doesn't have a lot of room to, he's just going to bring it straight down in a slash across this fellow in front of him. And, oh, not a great roll. That's a 1, which makes it a 16 total.
No, it's a 37, isn't it?
Oh, shoot. Yeah, sorry. I rolled the damage is bad.
So-
I thought I was. So is 37 a crit?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, I
Great.
was wondering why you were complaining.
I
Oh man.
Critical hit.
Oh,
if you don't
man.
look, listen, Toad, if you don't want to be critical hit,
critical hit. 52 slashing damage. Plus, I push him 5 feet in the direction I choose. Well, how about into his buddy?
if you don't want it to be a crit, I don't mind if you don't make it a crit. We can
Oh.
go with the original 14 damage. I'm fine with the 16 damage. I'm fine with that if you prefer.
I like the crit. Sorry.
Oh,
That's
that's
all right.
nasty.
I get to push this fellow 5 feet, his dead body, into his friend beside.
Well, I'm
him.
not sure he's dead
Oh, okay.
He
because I'm
wishes
not
he
sure
was
which
dead.
one you attacked.
This one. The one closest.
I don't think he's been injured yet,
Oh, okay.
but he takes 52 and he gets pushed back.
Yeah, I'm gonna push him into his buddy, so I don't know how that affects them both.
Um,
Oh, there's a wall there. No, I'll push him.
This way? I mean, it's
Well, yeah, I don't want to put it on Varen. Yeah, it's right
Oh.
between those two.
is that okay with
And-
everyone?
That works.
Okay, is he on? And I've got one more attack at map 23. Does that hit?
That does not hit.
Okay.
Still an excellent use of a critical
Oh.
hit.
I'm sorry, and there is one other effect. On a critical hit, the weapon flashes bright pulses of color into the creature's eyes, dazzling it for 1 round. No save.
Okay.
That's a flickering rune.
What does Dazzle
Zing.
do? Let's look her up.
So
Have
fun
it
to learn
open.
new things.
It's so fun.
It's on. I posted it on the
Oh, thank you.
thing.
Did you?
Yeah, on a critical hit, the weapon flashes bright pulses of color into the
Oh, yeah.
creature's eyes.
Oh, but the dazzling status.
Can you click it?
Oh, dazzling status. Sorry.
Dazzled.
Yeah,
I got
did
it
not.
here.
Okay, just for
Uh,
1 round. It's dazzled for 1
Dazzled,
round.
All
your eyes are
creatures and
overstimulated, your vision is swimming, if vision is your primary, only precise sense, all creatures and objects are concealed from you.
Ooh, so there's a percentage miss chance.
Poor guy.
Concealed is a 20% miss chance, I think. Is that right?
It was not a hyperlink, unfortunately.
Okay.
Concealed.
I'll look it up for you while you go on.
Oh, I got it here.
Okay.
Yeah. It's actually 25%.
You have to roll a
because
DC5
it's a
flat
DC.
check before you roll to determine your effect. If you fail, you don't affect the target.
Right.
Dang. Okay.
20% miss chance.
25.
25. 5?
You have to roll
Yeah.
5 or a 6
Oh,
or higher.
yeah, you're right. My bad.
Quick
Bad
question.
math.
That's right.
The
Yep.
tiger has made its jaw attack against
Yes.
mask in the center. Does a 32 hit?
Let's find out.
Can
We'll find out together.
you make it hold on with its
32
jaws?
hits.
Yeah, grab is something it does.
Nice.
32 hits.
Yep.
Cool. Damage is gonna be.
Can you imagine being grabbed by a tiger?
My
Yeah,
dream.
just imagine you
I
pop
don't-
in
what?
on this like delegation, like this signing, and suddenly a tiger.
Oh,
In my mind, I keep
I
thinking of the
realized
derpy
what it
tiger.
was that I forgot.
let there be tiger.
A derpy tiger from K-pop
Oh,
demon hunters.
So only 11 piercing, but he is grabbed now in a tiger's jaws. So
Is he?
Oh,
So is he? Can he fly with the tiger? Like, is the tiger like?
Yes,
he's
to be able to get
still
away. So you
floating.
need to publish the actual grab rules, and we need to go through the grab and grappling rules, which is always fun.
do you want me to do that?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Sure.
grab. The monster's last action was a successful strike that lists grab in its damage entry, or the monster has a creature grabbed or restrained. If used after strike, it attempts to grapple using the body type it attacks with. Neither applies nor counts towards the creature's multiple attack penalty.
So here's what Archive of Nethys says.
Yep.
I'll put it in.
They attempt an athletics. Oh, sorry, a fortitude. Sorry, I attempt athletics against their fortitude DC.
Yep. That sounds right. So let's do that right now.
Cool.
What do? You
What's
Tiger's
another-
athletics check against his fortitude. DC.
ah.
He's got a plus 15.
How
athletics,
athletics
so
are tight.
let's find out.
Use the off guard.
Now,
and
in the
immobilize
meantime-
positions.
Yikes! That is a natural one.
Right, yeah,
Or tight.
it was a tough roll, anyways. All right, Briella, go ahead. What would you like to do?
A flying man there. Is that something I can see from being at the other end of the chamber where I am? Is he flying
Nope.
up above the stones?
No, he was very careful to not go where you could see him. when-
Cheeky. I'll turn and see the guard here, and I'll brandish my staff, and I'm just gonna go for a sudden bolt. So he needs to make a DC 30 basic reflex saving throw.
He's good at those. He does make it.
Good for
He
him.
critically, well, it's your DC. Sorry,
DC 30.
does not
So did
critically
he-
make it, but he makes it.
Okay, so I rolled a 1, a 3, a 3, a 2. Okay, so he takes 11 points of lightning damage.
Is that after halving?
Yes.
And which one was that against?
The one where there are 3 right here, the top
Yeah. Okay, that is number 5.
one. And I'll like scooch along the wall here to.
That is fine.
The old wall scooch.
I'll do
Yeah,
the old
go
wall
scooch
scooch, and I'll move over here. It's all gonna pay off here.
Cool.
A little farther.
Here, protect me a little bit.
That is good for Briella. Then we're at
That's me.
JDR.
Hey, hey.
Hey.
I'm just gonna attack the one in front of me.
All right.
So, attack number 1,
Yes, that hits.
attack number 2,
Also hits.
and attack number 3.
Also hits.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Oh,
Gorgeous,
just
incredible.
beat
That's-
us.
Damage. Oh. Damage
That's
time. First one.
Okay.
Second one. And the third one. God.
The third one kills him.
Okay, I just hit him left to right, and then I feint like I'm gonna hit him with another left, and I just headbutt him.
Yeah.
Real.
and nose goes in face. Excellent.
That's
Okay. Well done,
two for
everyone.
flinching.
This has been amazing. Now it's their turn. Stuff happens over here. This guy's feeling a bit lonesome at the moment. I'm gonna roll a die 4. On a 1 to 2, he goes for Toad. On a 3 to 4, he goes for Vren.
I love odds where it never targets me.
Right?
You're just not right there. So that's going after Vren, and he takes
AC
it
31.
to apply a liquid to his blade.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, this guy hasn't hit anyone yet.
No, I
Yeah.
don't think so.
He will do that though. All right, so he has 2 attacks. If he does something else, what's your armor class?
31.
All right, he does hit you.
Wonderful.
He deals. He does 23 points of damage,
Okay.
and you can make a fortitude save.
I would love to make a fortitude save. It's a 28.
28 is good enough to resist Fear Flower Nectar.
Wonderful.
He will attack you again. Just hits you.
Okay.
Yeah, for a 19 points, and you don't have to make the save again because he's already, the dose is off. And
Wonderful.
that is his turn. Oops. This guy flies away from the tiger. And
Does he fly past me as he's going by?
he does not.
Okay.
He will avoid.
Actually, out of curiosity, was the applying of poison, did that count as a manipulate action?
It would have, but he didn't have to. Because he still
Okay.
had applied from the start of the combat. He hadn't hit
Got
anyone.
No worries.
Ooh, I would have got a shot at him too.
Yep, that's what I
Yeah.
was looking for.
He would have done it, though, had he not. All right, well, things have changed. The first spell he was going to cast in the combat doesn't necessarily seem like the best one anymore. Because he had to use fly, and now he's a couple of rounds delayed. First, a roll to see who he's attacking or casting on. There's a couple of different options. It is weighted based on what he's seen so far, which is not much. Going for Varen. Make a will save.
Will save, wonderful. I will do that. 30.
30?
30.
30.
30.
30.
Are we talking about a 30 here? Because it sounds like we're talking something close to 30.
We are, in fact, talking about a 30. As I desperately look at my character sheet for something that can be done just in case.
That's pretty close. That's pretty close. You are not confused.
Oh, thank you. Wonderful. I'm glad. Okay.
On a success, you target battles incoherently and is stunned 1.
Stunned 1.
So stunned you cannot act on your turn. You lose 1 action. Sorry, not your turn. You lose 1 action due to being stunned.
Okay. And does that end at the end of the turn?
Yep, you're just stunned 1 because
Okay.
you saved from a very powerful confusion spell.
Okay.
That's all he can do. Move and cast a spell. That's it.
Well,
We've got some other guys. This guy's going to try and climb over again. His second try. Oh, he makes it. There we go. Now we got a whole bunch of fun going on over in the corner there. And that stuff happens, but we don't need to roll it out. All right, we're back up to the top. So,
wonderful.
where? Oh, the delegates. Yeah, that's part of that. Varen, sorry.
Yes,
2 actions.
Wonderful. Vren has 2 actions and is no longer stunned. Will once again use Intensify Vulnerability against the individual in front of them. And then make the 1 attack that they are. Ooh.
Hey, I think you have a hero point if this was
I
ever.
do, in fact, have a hero point, so we're gonna reroll.
Why would you
that.
use it now? There's still so much session left.
Use a
31
hero
hits.
point. 31 hits, wonderful. And then that is going to be. Oh, that's unfortunate. That is 18 friendship damage, 2 persistent bleed, and 5 mental.
I think that guy took 52 before.
That's the one Banda smashed twice, right?
Yep, that is the one
I'm
I
the one that Toad
smashed
smashed.
twice. Well, I
Okay.
smashed him once. Toad got him once.
So he was at
Or
like
maybe
70 or
twice.
80 at that point.
He's at 72 total.
Oh, we had 52 from me.
Oh, sorry. I forgot the mental here. So he's taking 77. Okay, carry on.
Wonderful. Great, and then that's it for Vren. Only 2
Okay.
actions this turn.
Banda. What's
Right.
Banda doing?
I'm walking along. Ooh, I'm not moving the ball. I'm moving me.
I did that too by accident.
Reach me. Walking along the wall. Because he's still flying, right?
Yeah, but he can't fly high enough to get away from you because it's a 30-foot ceiling and it's a 20-foot high wall.
Yeah. Yeah. So, hi, mister.
He doesn't seem to think this is a fun idea.
Yeah.
He takes off the oh no, he doesn't have a free hand, but he does it anyway. Takes off the extra mask to glare at you through the smaller one.
It's a 39, a crit, perhaps?
Yeah, that's a crit.
Good.
Wonderful. Great.
We call him the Tiger.
That's 34.
I'm so glad you decided to come hang out with me up here.
Mind you, that bleed damage also needs to be doubled, so that's actually 8 persistent bleed.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
All right. Okay.
Ooh.
That's one attack.
That sure is. But I did have to move, and I think manipulating the tiger counts as an action / concentrating on that.
If
I think I
if
have
you want to, the
done-
tiger is sort of trapped though.
I'm so sorry for trying.
He can climb.
Oh,
He can climb.
yes, yes, the Tiger is out.
But right now, he actually going to take a stealth action.
Mm-hmm.
Matt, what you doing there?
Don't worry about it.
Nothing you need to worry about at
Don't-
all.
don't
Boy, am I
worry
so
about it.
glad that we
The
have
30
this wall.
stealth.
Because the
Yes.
reinforcements
Sit.
that are supposed to come every round have come to the open door, and there's a stone wall there.
Yes.
That like hardness of 14 is
So
brutal.
So they pull out their plan of attack papers that they've been given. They're written papers, and they're like, we go in here. It says to go through the door. The door's open. It doesn't say
But there
anything
is
here
no
about a wall of
door.
stone.
We turn around. They're looking for. Maybe we went the wrong way.
We went the wrong way.
It's only one door.
Jenkins, you moron! You always take us the wrong way.
Well, there's other doors. Try these other doors.
They walk into a closet.
They start going
I-
through other doors. Sorry, I just
Chaos.
sorry to interrupt your fun turn, but
No worries. That's the end of my turn because
okay.
concentrating on the tiger moving hit a guy.
Toad.
Oh, Toad looks at that person flying up there, and he thrusts his geese arm toward them once. That's one action. And the second action, thrusts it again, and the geese arm extends 60 feet if necessary, but not necessary, as a ranged attack, well, melee attack, ranged melee attack,
Yeah.
to that fellow who's flying.
Got it.
And the attack looks something like that. Ooh, 26?
Do you have any hero points left?
Nope.
Because
Oh.
26 misses.
Oof. So it just goes racing right past his ear, and he goes, rats!
You smash through one of the Temple of Callistria's stained glass windows.
Oh!
Sorry!
We can
And then he
I can
goes,
fix that.
just for that! And he stabs this guy next to him.
Okay.
Ooh, crit.
Oh!
Why don't I just roll the damage?
Steven, it
48 more. This is a total of 90 damage to the 100 damage to
Whoa.
this spell from
He is
Toad.
dead.
Whoosh. Oh, pull it
At
out.
this point, based on the fact that we have the Rasmirian delegate being surprised, Delamian says, we must capture some of them alive so they can answer to this and explain what's happening.
Yes. Can't wait.
All right.
Does it have to be this guy?
I don't.
no.
Oh no, it doesn't have to be that guy.
Oh no. I don't have any kind of.
Should be that guy. He's got all the answers.
Briala stopped with her cease and desist spells quite some time ago.
Mhm.
That's okay.
Is fly a concentration spell? Does that work that way in this system?
You can just fly forever.
Yeah, I think you can.
I think so too.
Okay.
Cool. Banda, we're not taking that guy in, right?
The guy
The-
flying. I hope not.
The spellcaster? I don't think anyone would be suggesting taking that dangerous spellcaster.
Alright, unfortunately, I don't have any of my normal spells prepared, but I have one curriculum spell
Hit him,
that
hit him, hit him.
I always have prepared.
Fire.
Curriculum?
You see, points the wand,
The
or
heck is a
points the
curriculum?
staff. That is a 39 to hit with the disintegrate spell.
I love disintegrate.
Who are you doing this against?
Oh, against that
Okay,
flying
sure.
guy. Panda, we're not taking him, right?
I sure hope
You
not.
see, like,
Okay,
backs
so
into Toad and uses
this
Toad
guy
as,
has
like,
an advanced
leverage.
counter spell. If it's a spell he knows, he can counter it automatically. Let's see what's. But no, he doesn't know disintegrate.
Oh, okay, great. I was like, do I have the? I have.
That's a critical hit, right? You realize that, right?
Yep. So I believe
no.
he needs to still make a save.
Of 30?
He has to make a 30 fortitude save. If you critically hit, the target gets a result 1 degree of success worth.
I rolled a 2.
Okay, that
Is that
now-
good?
Oh, it's
Is this
my,
a roll under system?
it's my
What is
birthday.
happening?
Brianna's birthday.
What is happening?
Ruining our
I don't know.
delegation talks on my
I don't know
birthday.
what's happening.
Oh no!
All right. Let's
Oh, I rolled so many twos. But I also rolled quite 138 damage to him. Toad, hold still.
on, I need to check what his fortitude save is. 2 plus 4.
I like the recoil on that one.
Yeah, he is disintegrated.
Whoosh.
To
I like
powder.
I love that.
It just
Oh,
rains
so-
down. Powder just rains down.
Powder.
You're like weapons up through the ceiling, and then it's like breaking through, and then the blast going through the guy a second later.
Oh my god.
I like the old-fashioned disintegrate when it destroyed all the magic loot too.
I know. Instead, hunks of heavy metal fall.
So the things that fall to the ground dramatically are some healing potions. those two are not recoverable for mundane reasons.
Sorry, everyone.
Plus
I mean,
2
the Druid
resilience
delegate
studded
might get some
leather
slash
armor,
from it.
greater demon mask, and an iron key and a plus 2 striking staff, greater staff of control. Those are some neat things that clatter to the floor.
Greater
Wow.
staff of control.
Plus 2 greater staff of control. Yep.
All right, which of y'all wants to talk?
Um,
I can do that again if anyone's volunteering.
none of them
Um,
seem phased at all.
Yeah,
Good,
I wonder if
excellent.
they are controlled, for instance. by
None of
that.
them seem at all phased by that.
Great.
Let's just get rid of that cool dude.
Demon mask.
Well done, Briella. Well done,
It's been
Mhm.
good.
Yeah, we've had a
For the
lot of crits
viewers,
tonight.
I promise you, at the intro when I said this was going to be a course on how to roll better than last time,
Took it to heart.
I recorded that
Seriously.
before the session. It's not added after the fact. This has all been just karmic justice on me being
Wow.
cheeky.
That's so many crits today, and so many.
Yeah.
That's
Unbelievable. I
Said I
tempted
wouldn't let you
fate
do
and
it.
I lost. As
cool. That's my turn.
Excellent. JDR.
Didier takes a second to just feel shivers up his spine as Briella has disintegrated somebody again.
Yeah, take note. Don't piss off Briella.
Yeah.
Even if you have a really good friend who can cast Disintegrate like that, you have to think about, stiffing them on a bill at a restaurant or anything like that.
Did
Ash
you
all
know
over her
I love
face.
her. She's great.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run right over here next to my bestie
Yes.
with one action, and I'm
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
God.
I'm gonna try to hit this guy twice.
Are you trying to capture him or kill him?
Try to capture him.
Okay.
So, like,
Rolling up my fists.
non-lethal?
Yeah. It's first attack, second attack.
Oh my gosh.
All right, I run over heroically. I Superman punch over the general's shoulder as my
Yeah.
entrance, and then I just bicycle kick as the second one.
Oh,
Okay, so
nice.
So the 36 becomes a non-crit by use of his reaction, but he's taken 75 points of damage by fighting with Multhun and Nermathus delegates
Beautiful. love it.
over the last few rounds. So you knock him unconscious, subdued,
Nice,
Um,
JDR.
and as soon as he is captured and subdued, the following ability triggers, and I'm going to read it word from the stat block because I think it's worth worth doing so. The ability is Unexplained Demise, Divine,
my
Emotion,
God.
Fear, Mental. Trigger, the assassin is captured alive.
Oh my
Effect,
God.
blood pours from the assassin's ear and nose and they drop dead on the spot. An adjacent PC who witnesses the unexplained death must succeed at a will save or become frightened one. Please make a will save.
Oh, shit.
Anyone who can see him, actually. That's all of you except Varen, I think.
Yippee.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I knock him down. I
You
turn
said
to the
will?
general. Does 26 save?
Yep.
Wow, that's unpleasant.
Yep.
Huh.
Wait. So I saw that?
Yep.
Okay. Will save.
JDR? No. No survivors?
You will save.
Now that is
of-
interesting.
That's a critical save there, by the way.
I didn't do that.
None of you were at all phased. You're like,
God, you didn't
Gross.
do that.
sorry, it's not, don't let me in. It's not going to be possible, apparently.
I didn't do that. That's not a thing I do. You've never seen me do something like that.
No,
All right. So that one's gone. There's just one. There's two left.
we're not going to play through the two that are left, or the
Right.
or the 2 waves of 3 that can't get in.
Theoretically, I'll cast Descending on my next round to be like, there are people attacking right now at here and like
Yeah,
call
it's
the
something that
cavalry.
with enough delay, the guards outside will take care of. They only have a few moments to where they've overwhelmed the guards temporarily. Very soon, they're going to be swarmed by about 60 guards, so you don't need to deal with them. The one remaining, because this guy over here got killed between the Uslavian and Laswell delegates. That did not go. That was not a good spot to choose to come over that wall.
Walks into a back alley to rob.
Yeah, the one here who's cornered with no escape, we'll say that somehow, after many rounds, you overwhelm that one. Or maybe the next round with bloody bits everywhere. Well done, everyone.
Wow.
That was astonishing as a game master. I thought there were some things here that might be really challenging, but from moment one, you dominated that combat. There are some things that you end up having to deal with, though. One of them is the Razmirian. The fact that these were Razmirians immediately arouses suspicion of all the delegates, and you will have to deal with that next time.
Yep.
Another is you are guests in the Temple of Callistria, and you have just created a permanent stone wall within their house of worship and knocked out a stained glass window.
I can fix that.
We can fix that. And
Well,
we'll
We have
fix
2
that.
master crafters and a magician on
You
our
could
hands.
just
We're
banish the
fine.
walls, right? Just
I
snap your
will-
fingers.
I will remind
Where'd they
you
go?
that Callistria is the goddess of vengeance.
Yeah.
I'm
Just vengeance.
I'll pray real hard to Callistria to forgive this.
There's
I
some
mean,
things to
considering it
think
was
about there.
A
We might have to
traitorship inside this place, and we just dealt with it.
10 Hail Marys and 100 gold
I
donation.
really want to investigate the body of that guy that just
Yes.
suddenly dropped dead.
There are so many questions left after this battle.
Yeah.
And all of those we'll save for next time. There's loot to be had. Do you want me to tell you that now?
Sure.
You betcha.
Yes. Sure, I'll
Uh,
start writing.
Because that's something you want to plan for later. You all get to level up.
Woo!
Oh,
Well done. But I also want to say this is one of the most lopsided battles in any game I have ever seen. It was unfair, and I object.
You jinxed it from the very beginning.
I
Yeah.
jinxed it from the very beginning. Just like last time, I think I said what could possibly go wrong, and everything did.
you did. Yeah.
Apparently, I have more power than I thought. So you do not get the 2 moderate healing potions. You get +2 resilient studded leather armor.
Ooh.
You guys have plenty of time to identify these things. I'm not going to worry about that.
Mhm.
A greater demon mask. It
Interesting.
is disguised to look like a mask of Razmir.
Ooh.
You get some black Razmiri robes. Some of them are quite tattered and bloodstained. You get an
Fix this.
iron key, and you get a +2 striking staff of control that I mentioned earlier.
Oh, Briella.
You also get 6 sets of about 10 doses of fear flower nectar.
Oh, beautiful.
6 + 1 hand crossbows. And 6 + 1 striking rapiers.
Donate those to the temple.
Or sell.
Yeah.
Mm,
And many, many questions for next time.
Yeah,
Again, well done, everyone.
that was fun.
I enjoyed that.
Mhm.
That was good.
Man.
Uh,
That
That
was so much fun.
That was
that
a
wall
beatdown.
was hilarious.
It was
That-
very,
As-
very problematic.
As it was taking shape. segment.
Just watching Matt's face go through so many stages of grief in that moment.
So good. It's so good in Pathfinder. It was like, oh man, I've never had a chance to use this, and boy, am I gonna use it.
Oh my
Whoa.
god, that was funny.
Very insightful comment. Yeah, this is going to be a fun combat. They're going to have a hard time dealing. Oh no, apparently not. Never mind.
Yeah, them rolling low initiative really set us up so good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, if
And
they'd
how-
had a chance to set up, we'd have been
How we-
on the back foot.
Them
How
rolling
are we
low
getting out of
everything.
this room?
Mhm.
Yeah,
I have another
Windows,
disintegrate
honestly,
spell.
You have to mine your way out of the room. There is no quick exit.
I
No.
think.
There's a hole in the ceiling.
Am I
Dude.
fast enough to just phase through the wall?
No.
But you might be fast enough
Nice
to run
try.
up a wall to the
No.
broken window.
Doesn't let you defy the laws of physics yet.
just Buckaroo Banzai right through the wall.
Oh. All right.
Now when the
That-
grappling stuff's at home.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Yeah.
I was nervous. I didn't want the delegates to die.
No,
I'm
even
blaming
saving the
you.
papers was key because they were going to be torched if he was locked in there with the wall of stone. Honestly, they would have been destroyed. They
Oh
they could have been
my
redrafted and re-signed, but people might have changed their minds.
Mm,
Yeah.
All I
Um,
have left is a curriculum spell.
honestly,
That's,
Oh,
none
God.
of you wasted a turn. Everything
That
went
was pretty tight.
It was
very-
very,
was
very
pretty
A
tight.
plus, guys. We saved the
Yeah.
delegates. We saved the papers.
Woo!
Yeah.
Save
That's
the
all they
world.
could have asked for us.
Yeah,
And now
Excellent,
we get to figure out how to
excellent
save
session.
Rasmiri.
fantastic
Delegate.
combat.
Oh well, Zarius.
I
Are you
just love
into a new god, maybe?
So where's Ustalov on that fourth now after that display?
Sorry, what's that?
Thankfully, the only.
Where's Ustalov on Article 4 after that?
That's right.
Sheesh.
We'll have fun with this next time.
Mhm.
All right,
All right.
that's
Thank
it.
you.
Thanks everyone. Have a great week. We'll see you next time.
Okay.
Bye.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.